Hello there. Hey Richard, hey Rokare, hey Igor, how are you all doing today? The battle for Earth. Yeah, it's my longest stream of the week today, so you've got plenty of time to get lots of food. Oh, Igor just came in to say it's going to be a peaceful stream because he won't be here. Thank you might tune in later. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good night, whatever you're doing. Date night, maybe? Step down to the real world. Oh. Straight with the mitochondria. Making sure I'm super powered for tonight. Is it still really hot in New York for you then, Rokare? Date night, not about me. That's how Igor likes it. I shall catch you later. Hope you have a good evening. Oh, hey, Ami. How are you doing today? I'm glad people have been enjoying this game. It's a bit of a weird one. Well, it's not a weird game. It's more that it's just kind of... It's Final Fantasy X. What have I been up to today? Honestly, nothing. I was just playing games. But what I have done... I finished watching Lord of the Rings Return of the King. And I've been playing a lot of Battle for Middle-earth 2, which is a Lord of the Rings like real-time strategy game. You've done nothing as well. It's just hot and sweaty because that's just how like warm it is in New York. Oh, it's been raining the whole day for Army. I'm looking at the clouds outside my window now. It's very dark out. It's definitely gonna pour down like all evening. Would you ever cosplay any of the Lord of the Rings characters? Hell yeah! That'd be like one of the first things I'd try and do. Every guy wants to look like Aragorn. There's no guy out there who will say they don't want to look like Aragorn. Like, who would you guys cosplay as? Like, Aragorn is definitely like incredible. It's like pitch black over there when it's nighttime. It can be, because it's summertime, it's normally dark around 10, which is like 4 hours from now. Well, 3.5 hours. But it's looking dark out now, and normally that's a sign like thunder and lightning is coming. Which is nice though. I always like it when it's thunder and lightning out, because for some reason that makes me sleep better. I'm one of those people. Yeah, it's like I don't even sleep. I can't sleep in silence. I always need like some like background ambience noise, whether that's like some kind of music or a fan. You would want to cosplay your Forger. I approve. She does have really nice dresses in the Spy X Family anime for sure. She's got such a great design. Oh, you wanted to cosplay her for Halloween, but you decided not to. But get this! Pause for effect. Your crush at the time cosplayed Lloyd Forger. A missed opportunity. I suppose Lloyd Forger is a fairly easy one to cosplay. You kind of get like the green suit. Maybe like some gloves. You were so good, guys. You fumbled so hard. That's how it always goes. When you want something bad enough, you always end up messing it up somehow. One way or another. Yeah, how have you recovered from your zoo trip, Army? Is your head still banging with the sound of children? Or is that like calmed down now? My niece and nephew came over yesterday, so I experienced a little bit of what that was like. Yeah, I'm surprised this game has done so well on stream. Because there's not like a great deal of story to it, to be honest. But the game is fun. You know, it's got all the right sounds. Thankfully, no, you've recovered. You wanted to just cosplay her at home outfit? Oh yeah, the red dress and shirt and like her white headband and whatnot. Yeah. That is a very nice jumper. It must be because you're so good at it. Army Productions will join you after you defeat the King Orc in the Cave of Sauron. I'm hoping I get to Helm's Deep. Like, I'm in Rohan now. I just summoned the Rohirrim for Gandalf, which is kind of cool. Like, it links to the movies of where Gandalf appears. Jumper, he says Britishly. Sweater. Just warp across Germany to be the UK. Be a mood. I got you Britishly. I posted this on my Discord. I keep getting people commenting on like my my TikToks, my shorts, whatever platform. People keep saying, "Oh, it's that guy with the rich person laugh." So I just keep imagining like I'm that rich princess in all the animes, you know, where they laugh like their hand to their face. I've actually not watched any anime for like 6 months. I watched Spy X Family Season 3 and haven't watched anything since. I'm kind of feeling like watching some anime again now. I posted like a it's like a romance. Bro, it's like a romance comedy, aren't they, really? Like a romance anime in my Discord. I was like, I'm probably going to watch that. It is airing live. My Ojo summer laugh. Yeah, that's what I imagine when people say that I have a rich person laugh. I am hoping we get about 80 to 90% through the game today. We've not... Hopefully I do the battle at Helm's Deep. It's hard to top beating the Balrog of last week, for sure. You watched the OG Hellsing this week. How did you find it? I think I tried watching that in the past and ended up dropping it because I just wasn't into it. I think I got through like 1.5 episodes. I might like it more now, though. Wait, Void Babe, have you ever watched A Sign of Affection? I don't think I have. Let me open up a new tab. A Sign of Affection. I don't think I've ever seen this. Oh, is this the guy he's like winter powers? Is that it? He's like snowy? Is that what this is? Or am I getting it completely wrong? Is university student with hearing loss besides, but oh no. Okay, I got this completely wrong. You can stop furiously typing at my misconstrued. No, it's one where you learn sign language for her. I will leave this open in a tab. I might watch that. You have a cute laugh. For sure. Don't know about rich though. You imagine those laughs are deeper. Deeper and more condescending. The winter one, you forgot the name. I had the winter one on like my watch list and I ended up like just never getting around to it. It didn't seem that interesting. This one seems cool though. The Hellsing original anime is certainly interesting because it does its own thing compared to the manga, and the few plot points it adapts from the manga are kind of boring. It tackles vampirism and the loss of humanity very well. Is that the one that I'm thinking of? Hellsing anime. It's the one with like the girl with the massive jugs. Is that it? Oh yeah, it is that one. Yeah. I might go back to that. It's probably when I do like Castlevanias when I'm feeling like going into it. Don't forget to give Balrog ice cream and Burger King good looks. Otherwise Army won't join us. And you get the helmet from Balrog. Yeah, we smoked him against the mountainside last week. It was a really good stream that. I was so surprised that everything worked out that I got to the Balrog just for the end of stream. It was a slog though. They're not that big in the OG, thankfully. It's funny, like the one thing I remember. Yeah, I am a big fan of like romance anime. Like I posted in my Discord, I'll show it at the end of stream. That would be a fun topic. Let me pull that up now so I don't forget. I've catalogued every single anime I've ever watched, ever, and when I watched it, and what rating I gave it. Well, let me pull it up. We'll pull it up and we'll inspect at the end. And I imagine unfortunately, I didn't catalogue what category they all were. But if I can post a link in chat, actually. Give me a second. If people want to look at this, I think it would actually be quite fun. So I'm going to post it in the YouTube. Give me a second. There you go. So you guys can actually go and look at my anime list of everything I've ever watched, when I watched it, and what I gave it out of 10. Which is pretty psychotic, I know. Yeah, we'll bring that up at the end, and we'll see what hot takes I've had. To be fair, the Helsing artist did write Anime 2 before Anime 2 before it. Based anime is the best anime. You don't want any of that Western censorship. Yeah, if you look at my anime list, I've probably done a lot of romance animes. And then probably like a bunch of action ones. Very few horror ones, which is surprising if you watch my stream. It seems like I mostly play horror games. I definitely watch like a lot of Arrow stuff as well. For better or worse. Yeah, that'll be a fun topic at the end. We can compare notes, see see what you think of my ratings. I've watched like 350 plus anime at this point, so like that's a lot. With that said, let's jump on into Lord of the Rings, the Third Age. Oh, let me unpause the game. That would help, wouldn't it? Oh, I need to reset my death counter. Can't be having that. Reset death. Bingo! Back to 0. As it shall stay. I'll turn it down a little bit. Give me a second.
You must cross over and reach Snowbourne. It defends the approach to Edoras. I expect Grima to have betrayed it by now. I must gather more men.
You Lord of my ring.
Soon summon us to battle. Farewell, Gondorian.
An epic scene. Vulnerable frontier. Rohan's village. Oh yes, that's when the wild men invade Rohan and start killing all the women and children. Oh, we're immediately at Edoras. Oh, this is an epic start to stream. This isn't Edoras, is it? Maybe it's not. It looks very familiar.
This was the doing of a man they called Grima.
I know this creature. Word of him spread to Gondor.
Yeah, this is Edoras.
Of Rohan.
Only now. My family once served the steward, but his mind was poisoned against my father. I suspect Grima. We must crush this worm now, or he shall intercept the refugee column and slaughter it.
That is one of my favorite scenes in Lord of the Rings, where Theoden is awakened by Gandalf. My dreams have been dark of late. I know your face. just wonderful, absolutely amazing films. And then like Theoden still tries to bring Grima back. I do need to like sub in the characters I haven't been using. Because they've got like no attacks. It's absolutely screwing me over. Well, hey. Nice voice acting. She's dead already? Jeez Louise. Oh, what a pain in the ass. I can revive now, thankfully. I was desperately looking for a group heal. Didn't seem I'm gonna get it. Have you watched Lord of the Rings then? It's definitely an epic. Like, particularly watching the extended edition, like, absolutely. That is what needs to be seen. I did more voice pack work today. I did some, like, heartbeat recording and... just the aim shot will do. And I wrote one of the other scenarios. Well, a little bit. You've never watched Lord of the Rings. But you know it's a cult classic for a reason. I think I don't know. I want to say I think you'd enjoy it, but who knows? It's because you can watch the theatrical release, which are much shorter movies. Maybe that's the best way to watch it the first time through. Just so it's, you know, not as overwhelming. I can't wait to hear it out of 2.5 months. Elagos, no! You always found it a weird plot with the Northmen. Yeah, the guys who side with Saruman. So I was actually watching... I might as well just revive. I was watching a YouTube video about from Nerd of the Ring that covered the entire history of Rohan. And basically, they've always just been these raiders that have just always hated the Rohan people. Like, that's kind of just it. So they're just always, like, aggressive. And they just saw a chance for, like, revenge or something like that. I imagine for any Lord of the Ring lore masters, there's a lot more, but that's the best you're gonna get from me. Voice pack, yeah, can't wait to hear it. I am having fun doing it, and that's the most important thing. So it should be really good, I hope. Well, that's kind of anticlimactic. Yeah, there's more to it. Like, there used to be one people, and then they kind of split. But no, they're kind of just like these warring factions that just always existed. And that's kind of it. Snowborn's great hall lies beyond its many gates. They open only by a winch below each hilltop. The treachery has led the invaders inside. And then he just strolls off. The traitors! Okay, now I'm just gonna mosey on off. I got a new brooch. With some level ups. She's very strong now. More spirit is probably needed again. Let me turn my fan up. Yeah, I think you should watch Lord of the Rings if you've never seen them. Like, I always prefer the extended edition. But I know it's just a lot of movie. And so it's not necessarily for everyone. So I'd almost recommend seeing the theatrical version first. But they're just really fun and epic. I can't see anyone, like, realistically disliking them because it's such a good story, full stop. There's probably someone out there who hates it, but opinion invalid. What is you guys' favorite movie then, if you, like, had to pick one? And you can't say Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. I think something I really enjoyed was Inception. That was something I did actually really enjoy. And then I'd probably pick like some kind of rom-com after that. Indiana Jones, yeah. That's a good one. That's always a good pick. How much does it cost me to revive people? 40? Oh right, it's grayed out because no one's down. Obviously. Her magic attack isn't actually like that strong when you really like try and make use of it. She's got good healing. The glory of Earthrealm. For Frodo. I literally finished watching Return of the King maybe half an hour before stream. And it is very emotional. I was like tearing up. Watching, you know, Frodo say goodbye. Oh, does she take damage? Or does she absorb HP when she hits them with that? Someone's gonna get killed here, I think. Yep. I might need to increase their defenses first before I do anything else. I kind of wish I could have 4 party members out at a time, I think that'd be like way more fun than just the 3, but it is Final Fantasy X tactics. What is a good one? I'd probably just lower his attack. Maybe I should be a little bit smart with this. Whee! Critical hit. Straight through his guts. Oh, she's a thief? She can see skill points. Okay, so yeah, I can pretty much just keep whacking then. But does she heal off this? Oh, she takes damage for using that skill? So doesn't she suck then? Like... I hope my healer does... Oh, my healer's down. Oh, my ranger can't take a great deal of damage. I might be better just subbing in my dwarf. This hasn't gone very well. I might just need to clear the screen and res. Embarrassing. Whee! I think I'm taking damage just for hitting them. Does she shook then? Does she suck then? I'm here to do my British pronunciations all night. Everyone's dying. Who's gonna be a good... Yeah, if I revive my elf. I don't think he's winning, guys. It's because I went really hard on like 3 characters, and now I'm kind of at a point where I realistically need to use some of my other characters. I think they're using like a damage reflection spell, and I've just been like recklessly attacking them non-stop. So if I use this, he's not an Urukai. No, he's an Orc. Okay, just double cleave. Do I take damage from this? See, look at this. I take as much damage as I'm dealing out. Arise, my fallen comrades. Which is literally my entire party. Look, everyone's just getting buggered. I'm not even going to be able to kill him. What a pain. Oh, I've got loads of revive items at least. Good 30 odd. I could do with... Do her axe attacks only do the damage based on how much HP she has? Surely that's not right. I'm gonna hit this guy again with a double cleave. I have no idea what's... Unless he cast a spell. Oh, my fucking elf is down again. Can I just kill this guy now? Please hit. Thank you. Yeah, I'm taking damage just for hitting him. I must have missed whatever was happening there. I blame Rokare. Distracting me. What? So I need to skills. I need to go to Idriel. I need to... Can I not use any of my spirit powers? Oh, Valinor Endurance? Oh, she's got way more skills to unlock. Okay. Removes all negative... Can I... Where's my heal? Yeah, can I... How do I use it? Can I use it outside of battle? You're here to distract, that is your unpaid labor. What did I do? Is this the part of the game where it becomes grindy like true Final Fantasy X? I think very much so. That was like... I streamed this on Wednesday, did I? Or Monday? And it was very similar again. Because like I might be better off just healing up using any of these. This just might be like the best thing I can do. Okay, so I need to feed my dwarf. That'll do for him. I need to feed my shield maiden. That'll do. God, I just need to get into combat and spam heals. There's like, it's one of those games of where every time you go into like a new chapter, they just absolutely bump up the difficulty. Yeah, I'm hoping for the second part of the voice pack to be a little bit more like kind of poetic. It's kind of where I was going with it, and I think it's quite nice and different. Let's get a captain's cloak. Oh, that is significantly better. Then we've got some van braces, mildly better, but we'll take it. If I was to complain about anything in this game, I would definitely say padding is the worst of it, but also just like they throw you in like a bunch of mazes to also pad it out. And like, so I opened 2 gates. I have to open all of the gates to progress, for example. Like come on, guys. That is padding. It is good though. It was made by people who fell in love with the films 100%, and they're just very happy to be a part of it. Oh, please don't die. Yeah, I need to keep my dwarf. Who is the worst one here? Scout captain? He's pink, these guys are yellow. I'm gonna assume pink is... He should be the highest. Let's just go for a smash. Bollocks. Oh, this is where my dwarf dies. Son of a... Okay, she needs... Oh my... I wanted to bring out my Gondorian so that I could at least have like some proper defense. Oh god, this is not going well, is it? Oh. Okay. Revive my dwarf. I'm gonna cast some extra defense on him. Now that he's absolutely roided back up. I think I need like collectively like more armor. Create a shield. So I'll put a shield on my elf. Wait, look at that. She should be able to take a couple extra hits now. So what do I do here? Gift of Galadriel. Heal my dual axe maiden. I've never been able to make like an orc or urukai noise. Like some people are... Hang on, have I got a fire alarm? It's gone, it's safe. What can I do? She's really kind of useless. Do I take damage if I hit this guy? She's got 892. Oh no, that guy... It must have been a spell that was reflecting damage back at me. Wow. Wait, how old is this game? This game is... YouTube says it is 2004. So 21 years old. So slightly younger than you, I think. I don't think it looks bad. It's like 2002. I was saying this to Charlie Chilling on his stream. I actually originally said this to Soul Arena. But it's my opinion that a lot of games these days focus on like graphics, and that's where all the budgets go. Like games these days, like $500 million to make. Like I'm talking literally like $500 million to make a game, which is just ridiculous. And a lot of that money goes to making the game look really realistic and stuff like that. But I can't say I ever fondly look back on a game and go, wow, those graphics. I mostly look back fondly on games with the mindset of, wow, I really love the story and those characters, or the style of the graphics, rather than, you know, how realistic the game looked. So yeah, I'm really not a fan of like how a lot of modern games spend so much money for something that looks relatively fine, doesn't even look that amazing. Then like they completely skimp on the gameplay or the story. That is very frustrating. I need a way to like dispel their ability to cast spells. Okay, I can at least clear the field of those two. She's definitely gonna down. God. I can see me cheating eventually on this one. What is gonna be a good idea to do? Call fire spirits? What if I use flames instead? He's not strong enough. In fairness, I haven't invested in his magic whatsoever. Oh no. Oh, dodge. Finally, some good news. He's not got a lot of AP either. Jeez Louise. Ugh. I'm stuck in that point where I'm just constantly just having to heal. Oh, we'll do res instead. We'll change her out. We'll get my Gondorian back. Might be in a better position just to let my dwarf get killed. And then when I res him, at least he's got full attack. Can she just finish him in one? Damn, it still takes massive chunks of my HP. What is the best idea here? Probably heal myself. That's the state of this. I believe this game got like mostly positive reviews on release. So like nothing crazy. Yeah, let's change her out. Bring my Gondorian back. She still has greater health. I should be able to take a hit now. I'm immediately gonna have to heal my elf again. Bloody hell. Cleaving wound? Might as well make him bleed for it. Oh, and I miss. Wonderful. Okay, what can I do? Nothing. I can taunt. He is my tank though, like, he should be able to take hits. At least the taunt is on, I should heal. There's a mistake. Oh no, okay. So I hit him for 1400 and take 300 just for doing it. I think the oldest game I've played on stream is either Silent Hill 1 or Resident Evil 1. I'm not actually sure which one is older. I know Resident Evil 1 is 1996 at least. Let's see. When did Silent Hill 1 Case 1 come out? What year was that? Oh, that was 1999. And then Resident Evil 1. Okay, axe powers. Let's get some... Oh no, this guy's going down. Normal attack. Thank you. And then Resident Evil 1 was 1996. So the oldest game I played on stream is Resident Evil 1. Yeah, RE1 is, yeah. I don't know how much older I'd actually go game-wise. Like, if there's anything else I'm actually interested in that's older. There's nothing I can immediately think of, at least. So I'm not saying I won't ever, but... desperate for a level up. Get everyone's AP back. What's a game you think people didn't expect you to like? Huh. I think people expected me to like Vampire Hunter D, and I didn't. Probably Onimusha 2, and that is one where I crashed out and I was like, okay, I'm fucking done with this shit. Just left. Sounded like a Minecraft villager. I do that pretty often. Surprisingly. Gods above. Ugh. It's Q, don't change it. I think I just do it by default. Yeah, Dwarven Cleave. Get rid of this guy. Yeah, right in his chin. Hopefully everyone levels up. It's I can't believe I can't use my magical powers outside of combat. That's insane. If there is a method, I bloody can't figure it out. Okay, time to level up. My dwarf needs more dexterity just to hit stuff. More dexterity. More dexterity. And more dexterity again. The leveling up in this game is pretty weird in that you pretty much just like pick one and just default to that like over and over again. No new equipment, no new equipment. Okay, nothing of real use. We've got one more character to pick up, so we're definitely getting towards the end. Got a Rohirrim Royal Guard shield. Oh, equip. Ooh, 23. That's much better. And I do like the Rohirrim shields more. Yeah, that's a way cooler shield. Yeah, what do you think's been the most boring game I've done on stream? I know the Igor, it was Resident Evil 1. I know that Undertaker fell asleep during Resident Evil 2. So perhaps it is just the Resident Evil games to blame. Oh, big hits. May King Sauron resign eternally. The last message by Slain Orc. Before I beheaded the orcs. Okay, so Murder of Crows, I know what that does. It's when they get like this red outer color, is when they like reflect my damage back. These are orcs, right? Yeah, Orc Bane. Bah, get rid of him. Okay, we're back in business. Should I heal anyone? Yes. I think the least fun game that I've done for me on stream was probably Minecraft was like the most challenging game for me to stream to date. If only because it was kind of... I've never been someone who's played Minecraft before, so it's quite overwhelming because I did like a very mod heavy gameplay. And so I didn't know how most of the game worked, so it's very challenging to like play. Oh, did they just swap out my character? Oh no. I wasn't paying attention. That's what happened there. Yeah, I think Minecraft was the most challenging game to play. You killed my brother by Orc family. It's like the zombies from Resident Evil. All they want to do is just make me part of their family. And I just keep killing them. And then... Here we go. Yeah. So we twist this thing. Range. Sorry, bro. Typo. No worries. King Sauron's reign. I picked up something, didn't I? No. Okay. Not resign. Yeah, it's funny that like you kind of wish you could edit live chats, but I don't think they'll ever let that happen. Oh, I should save before I get my ass beat. This one. Yeah, Minecraft was a very hard game to stream. For me, at least. I know, like, a lot of people, that's all they stream. I can't imagine that. Maybe it's funny if you're playing it with others. But playing it solo is kind of, like, quite boring for me, at least. Who is the scout captain's the pain here? Wait, oh, one hit. Perfect. Ah, nice. See, we're back in business here. Proper. I should probably try and level up my fellowship at least. I could do with more like party buffs, I think. It is one of those games where you got to use the same skill type over and over to unlock more skills. Not my favorite type. I think that's from like Final Fantasy 2-ish, I think. I'm not 100% on that. I know it's one of the Final Fantasy games. Maybe they took it from Dragon Quest, I don't know. I should eventually play a Dragon Quest game as well. Maybe I should do that after I beat Final Fantasy 9, which I'll be playing once I beat this. Yeah. How many points does he have? Should I go for it? Oh, we'll do a Dwarven Cleave. Ah, oh yeah. I wish I could level up my critical hit chance. Just go all in. My reaction channel has been doing surprisingly well. I got like quite a lot of subscribers on it already. Wait, 100 spirits. Extra speed? Probably is a good one. Are you losing, son? Because you should be. I was touch and go for a little while, but I'm doing much better, thankfully, now. It's because like most of my party wasn't healed, so I was just getting absolutely screwed. How do I get into the middle bit? Oh, do I need to run all the way up? Oh, what a pain. Talk about padding. And this is with the map zoomed out. Here's you and bashing you. So you came in. What are you up to tonight? Oh no. Brace. Got a shield. It goes through the shield and into my gut. Mix this with the Lord of the Rings music. I certainly won't be getting copyright claim now. I need to deal with this greater captain first. He's the one who caused all the buffs. Yeah. It won't be long until my 1-year anniversary. So we'll be back to Parasite Eve 1 soon. All the usual cooking, friends, cinema, and code. Are you going to watch the new Fantastic Four? Is that what you're doing today? I've heard that movie is surprisingly really good, which is nice to hear. It kind of had like a lot of negativity going in, but it seems like it's done really well. People are really happy with it, which is nice. Oh, I healed the wrong person. Oh, now my dwarf pays the price. Actually, maybe Fantastic Four. You wanted to watch it 2 days ago, but couldn't find it. Oh, I see. Wink, wink. He's a thief. He's a pirate. Report him. Army will join the party with AK-47. I know in Lord of the Rings, Saruman starts using gunpowder, so like he invents it so they can blow the Helm's Deep. Dwarven Cleave. Who this character of yours? In England, they just put out new internet censorship stuff. So like, the stuff you can't even look at or Google like anymore. Oh, you're lucky you found your PE1 saves. Oh, wonderful. If that's the case, I'll probably do the Chrysler run then. For those of you who don't know, in Parasite Eve 1, to get the true ending, you have to beat the game and then beat the game again. And then you have like a whole extra part of the game. I've been told it's quite a grindy experience, but it's a great game and I love it. And I love the combat system, so you didn't say I would give them to you. That is true. Now, gunpowder is actually older than Saruman. The pirates in the 3rd movie tend to use it. Plus there's grog, which is basically an explosive. Oh, I didn't know that. I just know that he's messing with, you know, like the gunpowder pellets. When Grima goes near it with like, like a candle. Since you did it with RA, you think you have a save just before Chrysler. I do want to play the full game, to be honest. So I need like my saves. I'll have to inspect my saves. I think it's the PlayStation 2 where the saves don't necessarily work because they keep updating the emulator and then it breaks the saves. I don't know if this is the same for PlayStation 1. I need to get rid of these guys. Ecphilian Wrath. This could hurt me dramatically. Got rid of him at least. Oh, I could do a full game and then load up for the EX. That is a good idea. Okay, now I can res my dude and get full AP back. Because Chrysler is on day 2. Free. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was like very end, but that makes sense. Now that I'm thinking about it. Honestly, I might let him take out my dwarf. Doesn't get the action points back. I am really curious about this whole Chrysler building. And then if I do that, then it's also the end of Urukai Bane. Do I need this? Nah, I can probably do a normal attack. Then I've done everything there is you can do in Parasite Eve, basically. In all of the games. I might eventually do Parasite Eve 2. Oh, that was a game. I think people expected me to enjoy Parasite Eve 2 more than I ended up doing. Which is sad, because I wanted to enjoy it more than I did as well. The name card should be fine. It's a save states format that gets changed often. Oh, okay. Do we know why that gets changed often? It seems pretty redundant to change something so fundamental. Whee! Bangs his dwarven chest. been going for like an hour and I've not even made it this far. If you do all in PM1, that's the climax, when you can't ever repeat again. That is true. It's the best of the series, 100%. I think you could definitely enjoy Parasite Eve 2 in of itself. If you've probably had an experience with Resident Evil, you might enjoy it more. But I was not too happy with Parasite Eve 2, and then the PE3 streams were... In hindsight, because you mentioned it, PE3 streams were kind of boring, but that's PE3, yeah. Yeah, there's not much going on. Let me save state in Parasite Eve 3. Because it's very samey, isn't it? You do the same thing over and over. You'll see an old friend in the Chrysler. I am really looking forward to that. Yeah, thankfully the PE3 streams were just 2 streams. I know you're not talking about Eve. Ah, I'll have to wait and see. Whenever I go and listen to the music for Parasite Eve, it just makes me want to like replay the game. What have I got? Is there anyone who's like, oh yeah, get rid of the veteran sword dude. He's super annoying. Same. It's so funny that Lord of the Rings. It's so funny that oh, give 2 allies a free attack. Oh, very fancy. Is that Parasite Eve is very much like a one-hit kind of wonder thing. He was on the verge of playing it yesterday, as opposed to Vampire Hunter D. It's really surprising that the hit that was Parasite Eve 1, they then just kind of... For 2, they went to do something different, and then 3, something very different, and then they've not touched the series since. It's just very strange that they had this hit, and they kind of didn't build on it. Dino Crisis is a similar issue. I need to play the second one. Your outro. I hope you have a good the rest of your evening as you pirate movies, you thief. Oh, these are just rabble. I don't need to waste a lot of points on these. Yeah, like Dino Crisis 3 is very funny. When you just like look at the gameplay, there's not even a great deal of gameplay footage out there, which kind of says a lot. I'll put it up in the browser for the end of stream. It says Agent Pyro. Agent Hypocrite. Does someone need healing? Oh, my elf needs watering. E3 only has 1 magic skill and the player must die. True. Parasite Eve 3, our 3rd birthday, is one of the strangest games I've ever played. It's completely nonsensical story-wise. It does everything it possibly can to upset fans of the franchise. So it's a precursor to modern movies and remakes. B1 and 2 has better skills, 100%. It's so much better in all regards. It's honestly so strange. I've got a new belt buckle, and it's nowhere near as good as what I got in Moria. I think Parasite Eve 1 has the best combat in the entire series, but I know there are some people who played Parasite Eve 2 first and have the nostalgia for it. Oh, not the Rage of Saruman. And what is going to be my best option? Cleaving Wound on the Captain. Please hit. Yeah! I need to get that Captain down before he does that reflection ability. Yeah, we play as Eve inside of Aya's body. It's an interesting concept, but it's done very poorly. Like the story is kind of told out of order. It's very disjointed. It's very kind of in and out in terms of how it's expressing what's happening. And like characters die but don't die, or they die in one timeline but not the other. And if you save them in one timeline, they come back in a different one. It on paper it sounds really cool and interesting, but when you kind of think back yourself and go, oh, this should all be about mitochondria powers, and now suddenly we can time travel or travel across dimensions and stuff. It gets very because I know that they need to break away from these goblins. No, these rogues. They desperately needed to break away from the Parasite Eve branding and the mitochondria stuff because they didn't have very Nomura. Yeah. They didn't have the licensing anymore, so I know it put them in like a tough position, but I think they could have had like better ideas on it. In fact, both the other Parasite games had very out there stories. Oh yeah, 100%. It's just that the first one did it very well. The games get progressively wilder in terms of the story. What is the reason the unknown people attack Aya during the wedding scene and it causes trouble? It's... So the guy in the white suit, he's also like got mitochondria, or he's one of the evolutions of mitochondria or something like that. Or he exists to try and make Aya into the trigger to like give birth to Eve. I can't... It was very convoluted. I looked it up on stream live, and I was like, I'm struggling to make sense of this. Someone on Reddit did give a detailed write-up of it, but I also didn't agree with it very much. So, no, ads are about to come for Twitch viewers, but if you're not subscribed, my apologies. Like you reacted to the explanation of how Eve is in the OG game, and you thought that was the silliest Lovecraftian explanation you've ever heard. It's just very nonsensical, which makes it very frustrating because it feels like the first game was very well thought out and put together. But when you get to the third game in particular, it starts to get very wild. And so I think what makes the first game so good is that it's kind of grounded in reality. Like, it's kind of possible to happen. Yeah, it's a little bit out there, but it's something that, you know, could potentially happen. Whereas you get into the later games, nah, like there's nothing there anymore. It loses that grounding, so I think it becomes like less relatable and fun. It depends, because I still stand by, if you played a Resident Evil game before you did something like... Can I have a look at the map? I cannot. Okay. If you'd have done something like a Resident Evil 2 or a 1 before you played Parasite Eve 2, I think you'd probably enjoy it more than I did. Oh, I just got an axe, didn't I? Oh, it's for the girl. Vaguely better, not amazing. The primordial Eve casually spawns in a person, and a mitochondria giant is relatable to you. Eve comes from the movie and the book, right? Like, that's roughly the beginning of it all. I'd be interested in seeing the movie. I've heard the movie is like mid and the book is not very good, even though it's come from the book and all that. Unknown people attack Aya in the middle of the wedding because they don't want to accept their idol to marry someone better than them. That's the true canon. Absolutely. They're all jealous that that Aya is being taken away. Give me valor. Let's try and dodge some hits. Then we're gonna hit them with... Each time I just need to get rid of these captains because they're the buffers. That's the reason they attack Brea. Aya. I mean, I'm not against Aya having that little sister that is Eve. I think that's interesting. But again, they just don't do it very well. I can now grant the entire party immunity, but then we can't move. I don't know quite when I'd use that unless I get absolutely destroyed by like Sauron. Two allies free attack. I think I'm due for a level up. What does this look like? Oh, they're just free base attacks. Maybe not. It seems like we're using our most powerful attacks. Oh, that is a good skill then. Oh, hey, Charlie. You're lurking until you're done assisting with family? Oh, thank you very much. Cleaving wound. Yeah, it is funny how much people like love Aya, and I'm part of it as well. I think she's absolutely one of the best female characters Square has come up with. It's a very Galarians thing where it works in one story, but then expanding it even leads to fanfic of very odd stuff, you'd say. We've talked about Galarians a fair bit, and then there's that time when you said, oh, it's just this really awkward rhythm puzzle thing, and then we looked it up, and I was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna remove this from the list. We're gonna skip this one. We might come to it eventually, but having a puzzle that requires a very specific rhythm is less of what I'm keen to do. Okay, so we've got... His strength is really high. I think I just need more HP. Characters max... I think that's just what I have to go with. And again, more HP. Yeah, and that's all I've got. Ads are over. Welcome back, Twitch viewers. Better watch the review. Oh, sorry for the sneeze. Caught me off guard. I was trying to read. Better just watch the review of the movie, of the book, or movie. Oh, epic counter. And get rid of that Urukai immediately. Urukai Bane. I suppose you got the Parasite Eve movie. Wasn't there like a South Korean movie that came out somewhat recently and it did really, really well? And it was called like Parasite or something like that. Wasn't that? Was that somewhat recent? Dwarven Cleave. I believe in you. I don't know if that's actually similar to like Parasite Eve or not. If there was a short Urukai, it would be Uruklo. The dwarven counterpart. I suppose that's what they called Frodo and Sam when they're mixed in with the army in Return of the King. I could maybe start using some of their swordcraft and see what I can get out of this. Misses. Completely pointless then. Can she even hit these? I don't think she's got the dexterity. Oh, no, vaguely. My dwarf just takes it. When was the last Lord of the Rings game? Oh no, was it that Gollum game? Oh god, was that the most recent Lord of the Rings game? Oh, I think it might have been. Ugh. Yeah, you love it in a JRPG when you use a spell or ability that's all flashy and it takes 20 seconds and then miss. Like in an XCOM. Like it's build it up, 95% chance to hit, stood right next to the miss. I will be playing XCOM soon. It'd be nice to have like a few more chatters and stuff, and then I can start naming people after like characters and stuff. And if they die, I've then got like replacements. Rather than just like naming people over and over again. So you've got a chest here. Any goodies? Nothing particularly worthwhile. Bearer 4. More HP. That's the thing that I'm like listing on. What have you got? That'll do. That'll do, Donkey, that'll do. Oh yeah, I just need to hit the spinny thing. Oh, the padding is nearly over. I didn't pick up any new items, did I? Oh, one. Decent enough. What is the best 3D JRPG that you've played? So I'm not talking 2.5D or any like the more modern Square stuff. I'm talking like this game or Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy 13, 12. So I don't think I've played many 3D JRPGs like this. And hesitating to include Final Fantasy 7 in that because it's 3D, but it's not like this, if you know what I mean. They're not shaped like humans. I know Final Fantasy 8 does much better, but still. Oh, I should save. Saving the game. Because there's not really that many that do this style anymore, like 3D JRPG stuff. Everything's kind of just 2D. Reached the Great Hall.
We are trapped once again.
FF13.
Here with us. Tell me, Grima, why?
Not even sarcastic.
Is it for wealth, power, subservience?
Dragon Quest X. That's true. They're probably the best ones. The modern Dragon Quest.
His voice saps the will. He used it to gain entrance.
Yes, he obeys my will. You do not, Gondorian.
Fell sorcery works here, my friend.
Perhaps if I slay your servant, I shall find my freedom.
How is Saruman attacked to me? That's not been like made clear whatsoever. Oh, he stole my AP? What a jerk. What is going to be the best? I need to give myself some action points back. Just so I can do my party buffs. Might just go straight in for perfect mode. Let's do Earth Barrage. I should take out the captains. Maybe just call it anything that doesn't have pre-rendered backgrounds, because that's what FF7 is. Same as most PS1 games where the background is drawn and not a texture. Yeah, no joke. I know you like FF13. I last played in 2018. I will eventually go back to Final Fantasy 13 and give it another go, I think. I have mixed memories of the first game, and I have negative memories of 13.2 and 13.3. Hey yo, just casually beat up Grima for free. And he's surprisingly powerful. How about Fear Effect, guys? Too bad the game did not reach PS2 / it got cancelled. Yeah, I've got Fear Effect on my games of my list of games to play. I was actually choosing between doing Fear Effect or Resident Evil 1. But I ended up going Resident Evil just because I was just in that mood for that kind of type. But yeah, Fear Effect looks really cool. I'll be picking that up soon, maybe? That did look cool. What? I should Cleaving Wound. Yeah, I need to get rid of these captains before I can even touch Grima. Double critical. I wish it did more damage. Yeah, I think I can do War Call. Yeah, Fear Effect looks really cool. Cold Zero, I think it was as well. That also looks cool. I was also tempted by Clock Tower 3. Because for some reason I've been thinking of Haunting Grounds again. Which is a terrifying game. 13.2 is a character assassination in the story, and 13.3 tries to fix those mistakes. Then also gets lowered by not bad gameplay, but very boring one. Yeah. I think 13.3 could have been saved with a better combat system. Unfortunately, it just wasn't there. They absolutely tried. You know, I won't turn them down for that. I'm gonna give my dwarf a shield. They keep trying to beat on my dwarf. He's got plenty of AP, so... yeah, I should heal the dwarf. Like, both have stuff that you enjoyed direction-wise, and the Villain of 2 is one of the best in the franchise. But a lot of it is very... do with the first one now. Yeah, it's weird because I'd almost say to people, if you're going to play Final Fantasy 13, you're better off just playing the first one and almost leaving it there. So I don't think 13.2 does anything particularly special. I do fondly remember the main antagonist. I thought he was cool. It's just a very frustrating experience, like, overall. Yeah, let's increase attack damage. I'm gonna run out of AP anyway. Ropes of Shadow. What does that do? Or is he just stealing all my AP? I think he's just stealing all my AP. You'll say the trilogy was handled better story-wise than Kingdom Hearts for zany storytelling. I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game. I do like the music, and I've listened to it like semi-infrequently. I can still restore some points to the action party. Yo, let's get some action points back. I'd be interested... Oh, that's a lot of action points. He's gonna steal them all again. That's not too bad. I just need to get in. Like, oh, he then blocks my... What a jerk. He casts silence on me. What is the best way to play Kingdom Hearts? Would it be like the Steam games, do you think? Or would it be emulation? I imagine the Steam games have... I imagine they fix a bunch of stuff. But you never know with Square. You played 2, got halfway through and got bored. And it's very convoluted, so that's like my worry as well. Like, you can't play like Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3. You gotta do like Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 2.2, 2.5, or whatever it is. A cleaving wound. Maybe I should just hit green with that very early on. So what powers does Grima actually have? Because we see he's like the voice of Saruman, which is obviously like a very nasty power, but that's not his power, if you know what I mean. It's borrowed power. You have apparently the 2 best games on your PS3, but you just never bothered afterwards. And you're a Pixar girl, so the nostalgia is kind of air. You're more Pixar over Disney then. Miss? Oh, but he can hit me. At least he's not hitting me very hard. Does anyone need a heal? Yeah. What's your favorite Pixar movie then? I think I was talking about favorite Disney movies maybe last stream or the stream before that. Steam or some of the collections probably. If you ask the wrong person, so maybe ask Reddit. The newer versions feature more content. They probably pull in some of the like side material, or maybe they did like platform specific stuff, because they used to do like stuff for Xbox, stuff for PlayStation. Maybe it's that. Look at all this XP and no level up. Grima has no powers, you think, but he's a manipulator and that's where he gets those powers. I thought like maybe Saruman gave him like a vague ring of power or something like that.
The courtesy of this hall has diminished of late.
Huh. She said the thing for the movie.
The worm lives. He crawls away.
His power here is broken.
So is much of Snowborn. But what survives is because of you. I owe you much. We cannot tarry here. We must reach the high road.
Liberate Snowborn. Okay, so this wasn't Edoras, it just looked like Edoras. The great test to come. This is Helm's Deep.
Helm's Deep, Rohan's ancient refuge. From here, there is no further retreat. Saruman sends his 10,000 Uruk-hai here to shatter Rohan's future. The defenses must hold.
We can actually look at the troop numbers
Why I call you here, Gondorian.
in Lord of the Rings. There's actually not that many.
Of this great war. The maiden whose life you saved will have her future changed here as well. And within this fortress, your dwarven friend will find his destiny. For the ranger who befriended him long hoped to reach this fortress. Inside lies more than you can imagine.
They reference... Oh, I should level up. Hold on. Strength, no. I don't need to spend in dexterity. Get her some extra HP. They reference the later games in Kingdom Hearts. Like in the first game, there was the main villains of the franchise, and it's just one dude. Then the later releases add a boss that references the villains from 2. Yeah, they're very detailed, roundabout games. Kingdom of Hearts. This stone allows the learning of crafting of light skills. I shall try it out. Oh, got a royal court sword. That is miles better than anything I've got right now. Oh, wonderful. And I love that it looks like a Rohan sword. We got a new hauberk. Whoa, that is a huge armor upgrade. Plus 40. Jeez Louise. What did it set me up for earlier? And there's tons of items in here. I wish like halls like this still existed. I mean, they do, but they're few and far between. It'd just be nice if like pubs and bars looked like this. You don't need like the glassy, modern, heartless, soulless stuff. Don't need that. Don't need that. Someone got something cool. Ah, okay, nothing. Must have just been that medallion then? That was no use. I've got to go... I must be going to Helm's Deep now. I'm pretty good at naming these streams and then like paying off on the clickbait. Yeah, wasn't there a big complaint for the Final Fantasy VII remakes that they start turning towards like Kingdom Hearts type story?
While Saruman schemes in Orthanc.
There's no way we're going to Orthanc.
If my family took this trail, they are in great peril.
Yeah, like it'd be nice to take on Saruman. I don't think that's something I get to do. I was gonna grind me through a tunnel now. Ah.
This cave has long sheltered travelers when they camped in these mountains. Yes, Dunharrow and Helm's Deep still harbor ancient treasures.
What remains there is meant for others, she-elf. It is not your affair.
Hold your hate.
The elf.
Both of you.
Delph?
This belongs to my mother.
That was
I
coincidental.
know it from childhood. Mother said it kept the Lord of the Nazgul away.
Oh, the
Father
Witch
always
King?
laughed at that. I fear now I enter their tomb.
Or perhaps ours, lady. The wargs await us.
Oh, do I get to fight a Nazgul? That would be cool. Grizzled Greater Warg. Bah! Straight into its face. Not doing a great deal of damage to me. And now I'm suddenly jacked again. Game's like absolutely like up and down in terms of like power levels. I wasted like 2 hits. You're noticing one thing you kind of hate in this, which is why you like the first movie a lot. I have to wait for the next sentence now. Having rewatched the trilogy, I was originally kind of saying like I wasn't the biggest fan of Return of the King. It does move faster and like stuff just happens, but you know, the story's so big, I do kind of get why that happens. It's mostly just rocklands and caves in this instead of like the lush world of New Zealand. Yeah, like you see chunks of Rohan and it's very pretty, and then you kind of go to Gondor and there's not much there. But in reality, like Gondor is just as much of a lush land as like Rohan, for the most part. I mean, it has to be to feed Minas Tirith. Oh, I'm back to taking shitloads of damage again. When you watch The Lord of the Rings, you do get this overwhelming sensation that we're not going to get a set of movies like that again. It feels like that time is over, which is really sad. I mean, they certainly tried with The Hobbit, but it didn't... I don't like The Hobbit. I know you did, Army. But it wasn't successful. They didn't recapture, you know, that feeling from the first trilogy. These are Urukai, aren't they? Oh no, they're orcs. Get rid of that captain. Bang! Wasted. Does anyone need healing? No, we're all good. Okay. And there's a lot of drama with The Hobbit. Like, they didn't treat the actors all that well, especially like the other dwarfs who weren't the main dwarfs. And the first movie has... Oh, let me get attack going. And the first movie has Hobbit, Bree, the forest, yeah, the 2 elven places in the snowy mountains, and it's a nicer contrast to the more grey areas like Moria and Mordor. Just more places that actually feel fantasy-ish. Yeah, it does kind of have that. Like, the start of the second movie, it goes... You have a touch of that greenery. Because, you know, they go through, like, Mirkwood and stuff like that. But then it does kind of get, like, very kind of stale looking. But I also think that maybe that's intentional because... Like, Arwen... is losing her life, and a lot of color from the movie gets drowned out from that. You don't really see color again until Aragorn kind of accepts his kingly like lineage, which is honestly, it is Return of the King. You start to see it in the 2 towers. I think particularly from like Helm's Deep, like that is very dark, which is probably one of the cooler fights in cinema ever. That's why I've been having fun playing the Lord of the Rings strategy game, Battle for Middle-earth 2. Just constantly fighting the AI in Helm's Deep on Minas Tirith. It's a very nostalgic game. You can find it on Abandonware as well. It's easy to get working. Oh my god. How am I missing this guy? He's a plebby orc archer. Okay, come on, dwarf. Thank you. Jesus. Mate, the Mordor swamp in Osgiliath have more colour than the Rohan field. Nah. The Rohan field is... yeah, it's very rocky, but it is kind of like goldeny green. I often watch, like, the Rohan, like, ambience videos you can find on YouTube. And it's like, footage of, like, that on, like, a loop. It's very nice. I just picked up an axe. Oh, is it for the girl? I think it's for the girl. Bronze felling axe. Vaguely better. Did I get anything else? I did not. Okay, any level ups? I need to just keep increasing my chance to hit. Which is a stupid thing to have to level up, frankly. Battle of Middle-earth is nasty on multiplayer. Because whoever picks Rohan nearly auto wins, what you remember. Rohirrim, they're extraordinarily strong. I basically just build 3 squads of them and just go and raid the enemies like wealth farms or whatever they are. It's challenging to get there first. I do remember when I was playing the game that it felt far more brutal when I was younger, because when I was playing on brutal AI I could never beat it. Now I can beat brutal AI without much of a challenge. Probably because you do just like default to abusing cavalry. It's still a lot of fun though. It definitely like scratches that itch. From what I remember, the single player was decent. Not amazing, but I think for games like that, you mostly just play them for the skirmish. You got hard stuck in FF7 and FF9 as a kid, but playing them years later not nearly as hard as you remembered. It's funny, isn't it? And you can never quite remember if you were just derping as a kid. Or if it was genuinely just hard and you couldn't like work around it. It's tempting to think you like derping super hard. The Cosmo Canyon boss got you stuck for what maybe felt like weeks. I think when I was playing it, that was a tough boss. The only thing that I really got stuck on was fighting Sephiroth at the end, because it was very grindy and you have to like be prepared to be turned to a frog like multiple times. Hey, get out of here. It's very enjoyable for Commander and Conquerish game, yeah. It does show its age a little bit because you have to use like the arrow keys, which I've never liked. It's not that smooth with the mouse dragging either. You can get a mod to do widescreen and like zoom the maps out, which is significantly more pleasant, I'll tell you that. You derped hard as a kid in Final Fantasy VII. You just spammed summons. The slowest way possible to beat the game. Summons Knights of the Round, like one after the other. That would be hell. You would quite literally be there for ages. Is this the right direction? I think this is the right direction. Focus on you grew up on Arrow. It's funny, I remember I hit every stream obligatory mention playing Knights of the Republic and Knights of the Republic 2. And I do remember getting stuck on like different stuff on that and like feeling like I didn't have enough power or enough levels. And then when I'm playing it now, I know where to get all the XP. There's just like There's a very large amount of like power you can get in that game quite easily. Cleaving wound. I imagine getting Knights of the Round as a kid. You can't even be bothered getting a golden chocobo nowadays. Being Knights of the Round as a kid would be a significant achievement. There's a ton of work doing that stuff. Oh, just take an arrow volley. Get me out of endless combat. It felt like they dodged that. Leadership war call. Yeah, just get us out of here. The grind is strong. But yeah, speaking of Golden Chocobo, Chocobo side quest in FF9 is highly recommended, and you can kind of fast forward it in the Steam version. Yeah, I got the Moogle mod, and any of the minigame stuff I set it to just be like more pleasant. The least amount of grinding, please. And even if you get Knights of the Round, the super bosses are still super hard. I know there's like strats on YouTube to make stuff like that much easier. But then you're not really playing the game, you're just kind of copying what someone else has come up with. Which I'm not judging. It's just probably like the lesser fun way to beat the super bosses. Heal! Okay, let's nail this guy. Golden Cleave! What is cool about Lord of the Rings is, if you want to know what happens like after the movies, in general, Tolkien did like write stuff up, so you get to know like what happens to Gimli, to Legolas, the hobbits. Like, you actually have like a decent idea of what happens to people, which is quite nice. Oh no, he's gonna get eaten. You've learned people in YouTube videos have probably spent more time grinding though than you'd spent just doing the boss. and you have done nearly every super boss in the games you've played. Wow. What a boss. Have you recommended Kadelka to me, didn't you? Did you beat the Gargoyle super boss in Kadelka? Because that thing seems to be like built of strong stuff. I think the only super boss that I've ever beat was in Bravely Default. And that was like, okay, never doing anything like this ever again. I do enjoy, like, I love Bravely Default, but it is an extraordinarily grindy game if you're not particularly careful about it. You'd rather not read Saruman's attempt to conquer the Hobbit place, though. You don't have Kadelka, you're not spending 50 to 60 euros on an OG disc. Have you did you never play it before then? You think you beat every super boss in Shadow Hearts? Were they tough? On the scale of Final Fantasy VII super boss, are they tough? Cleaving wound. I am... It's one of those, like, as a streamer, you do have to move through games. So kind of like going back and grinding stuff is not really like that feasible. Like, my Resident Evil streams are starting to taper off a little bit, so I'm glad I've only got like one stream left.
You know us, lady. I am of Rohan's royal guard. The outlying villagers have been warned, so I now journey to Helm's Deep with you.
So we've got a companion? Oh, Eowyn? Oh, we've got a full party now. Everyone needs to just learn how to hit. Oh, so you've never played Kadelka. Oh, okay. Not really, but he's very well prepared and geared up. Dexterity is really high. She needs more constitution for real. More dexterity. I'd like you to hit, please. I've got 58 level up points. He's got a huge spear. Okay, I need to get this guy to like 80 dexterity at least, just to like have a chance of hitting people. I'm gonna knock this up to 100. I'm not dicking around. An extra constitution. I like his spear though. That is cool. New equipment. Got some fancy pauldrons. Oh, and I just immediately took them off. No, hang up. Oh no, they're still on. They're still on. Okay. I'm gonna have to like get him in the party and see how good he is. Hopefully he's still riding his horse. That'd be cool. Aren't the super bosses in like Final Fantasy 12, aren't they insane?
Horsemen served the Steward of Gondor.
Your people are a formidable force on an open field.
I am not of Rohan. My father served Denethor for many years. I once called Minas Tirith my home.
What happened here?
Warg Riders hit one of the refugee columns.
Pretty sure FF12 is a boss with 2 million health. I think so.
The woman.
It's not as bad as the one in Final Fantasy 15, though, I don't think.
They huddled here. Until the end.
Is that her mother?
Mother.
Yeah.
Father.
Oh, the warg's still hungry.
We may feast again!
Other than in the movies, the wargs, they do look fake, but it's also, they also look like quite scary. So if I switch out Berefor for Eodin, oh, I wanted him on his horse, but now I can dispel. That's what I was after earlier. Okay, so he's actually quite useful then. Horse Lord Skewer. Enraging Blow. A greater melee attack that gives foe action points. If I can Horse Lord Skewer this captain. Moderately useful. I should be swapping in characters more. That's something like I've just kind of not bothered with, which is a little bit silly in like retrospect. These are orcs. What's my best option? Probably get people to avoid being hit. Remember reading that there was a boss in FF11 that took multiple days to beat. I think I know a little bit about this because Final Fantasy Union has done like several videos on it. Yeah, it was so bad that it made like national news stations. So it caused Square to change the boss fight, and so then they put like a couple hours cap on it to stop people from like trying to put 18-hour shifts just to beat the boss. Absolute Virtue, it was a boss where people found a lot of exploits to beat it. Yeah, and then the devs patched those out. Yeah, so they put a time cap on it, and any way that people came up with to like beat the boss, they then would patch it out saying it wasn't the intended method. Which is like okay, but then like they never disclosed what the actual intended method was, so people struggled with it a whole bunch. It would have been very nightmarish. And I've done some like the most challenging raids in Star Wars The Old Republic and the original Guild Wars, but I've never done anything like at that level where it's just such a grind. I don't think I'd have the patience for it. Why can't I use my spearcraft? Oh, I'm just blocked from using it. Swordcraft. I might as well just increase our attack damage. Got nothing else going on. Absolute Virtue, yeah, and Boss Pandemonium Wardian with a cause for that. Nowadays, they're super nerfed. It's funny that they're still supporting Final Fantasy XI. Like, they've kept that going for, like, absolute years. Which is fantastic, realistically. Take the hit. Oh, dodge. Thank you. I probably need to switch him out for Morwyn. Uruk Bane, no, that's not good. Warg Bane. Maybe? Let's give this a go. Misses. Fucking hell. Sag. Yeah, just finish this guy off then. Oh, don't finish this guy off. Kinda wish 11 was free like 14, but at least it's still up. Oh, is it? How much is... 11's got to be cheaper than 14 though, right? It can't be like more expensive. If it is, that'd be absolutely shocking. You never know though. Okay, hit this warg, please. Oh, fuck it. She's got one of my highest attack abilities. You think it's still pretty pricey, is it? Let me have a quick Google. Monthly cost of FF11. Does require a subscription fee. Oh, it's still like... Basic service fee is $12, so like £8 a month. That is, yeah, £12 a month, that is ridiculous. I certainly don't think it's worth that. You'd love it if they included 11 and 14 in one sub. I'm trying to think of reasons of why they shouldn't do that, other than like more money. I'm trying to think of like, is there a particular reason as to why they haven't done that? Yeah, you kind of think it would make sense, wouldn't you? If only to convert people to 14, you know, and try and get them off that 11 platform so they can eventually like sunset it. You actually like 11 more than 14. I suppose there's definitely going to be like a niche audience who'll say that. And I'm kind of not surprised that people would feel that way. I think 11's probably nostalgic, it's more classic MMO. Final Fantasy 14 is one of those where when you log on, there's going to be like an infinite number of things that are like pop-ups and like multiple bits of currency. That gets very tedious. It's kind of what turned me off modern MMOs in general. You don't like... Army doesn't like MMOs to begin with, though. So at least you don't miss out on much. There is, it's called Square being greedy. And as I'm pointing you from Red, 11 players are odd. It's about 1,000 times more social for a start. Yeah, like, you can't get started on... Final Fantasy XI requires parties, from basically everything that I've heard. Can I... Oh my gosh, he's not hit a single time. This is stupid. Did he exist purely to just take damage? I'm not healing her again. Like to MMOs when they're all social, but now they all kind of feel lonely nowadays. I preferred MMOs when they weren't so microtransaction laden and so in depth with infinite currencies and stuff like that. How is she not hitting? So I don't know if I prefer them that they're more social, because like modern MMOs, it's so much easier to group, like without having to get to know people. So maybe it's both more social and less social, because most MMOs have like an ability to, like, say Final Fantasy 14, for example, if you're doing the duties or whatever it is, if you're a tank, you can just queue up with people across the region to be the tank for that group for that instance. That's great because you just immediately get to do the dungeon. It sucks because you don't get to know anyone, and everyone just flies like a bat out of hell straight through those instances. So if you're trying to do it for the first time, you don't get to experience the story because everyone's just like bunny hopping and charging through the story. So yeah, it's not different from in Star Wars: The Old Republic. I think I played the best MMO at the time that I could, which was the original Guild Wars. For a lot of people, that would have been World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 11. He runs away. What a coward. Yeah, the original Guild Wars, I suppose in retrospect, was very social. Because everything had to be done via text. You know, you couldn't just queue and like fill random spots. You have to be like, oh, we're looking for a healer. Yeah, you eventually join them, and if you're good and you get on with them, then you join the guild. And then you play with them for years.
We are almost to sight.
Helm's Deep!
This dwarf longs for the feel of solid rock underfoot, the smell of fresh meat on the fire, and a stiff drink.
Well, my friend, it has been a long road. But perhaps here, we shall realize what you have sought.
Do I get to fight in the Battle of Helm's Deep? That'd be sick.
I thought this the stronghold of Rohan. Now I'm not so sure.
We have no choice. This is where we make our stand.
I will welcome death here, and I shall return the favor, manyfold.
Oh, it's Gimli.
Closed! What is your business here?
Gandalf sent
This
us.
is the business of the king. I shall allow it! Open again!
Not much convincing. Look for me on the 5th day. Oh, fancy. God, I hope there's not random encounters all the way up to speaking to Theoden. Alright, I shall run to the bathroom. I'll run some Twitch ads just to get them out of the way, but I shall be back in a second. You can tell me about your favorite MMO experiences. I'll be talking about mine when I get back. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I'm back. I'm back with chocolate. I need a drink. Yeah, I think the best times I had in MMOs was the original Guild Wars. But the best raids were in Star Wars: The Old Republic. But they were extraordinarily challenging because you had like normal mode, but you also could do them in hard mode as well. And then you could do them in 8-player or 16-player. And like hard mode, 16-player was an experience. Very special experience. They did a lot of like raid specific mechanics. That was really cool. Like if you had like a markup of your head, you'd have to split and reorganize a party into like 2 individual groups within the larger party. Otherwise you'd take extra damage fighting like one boss versus the other boss. Really cool stuff. More dexterity. Just let me hit people. More dexterity. More dexterity. So that was really cool. I have very fond memories of that. Mostly because I could do, or we did, the Star Wars: The Old Republic raids just in text chat. So not being able to not use voice chat was very pleasant. Talking about back when MMOs used to be more social. It's nice, didn't have to talk to people. Oh, do I have to go on? Oh, fucking hell, I think I have to actually go and like talk to these individual people. Yeah, I think I just... Okay, maybe I don't. I expected like the red dot to like disappear, but guess not. So this is the caves where they send like all the women and children. Here's Gimli. Or Gamling. Oh, there are weapons here. So... You said take what you want. Did you just give me them? I guess there's no chests. Oh. I guess there's no chests. They're just bright lights. Gondorian Great Axe. Yeah, there's never... Modern MMOs just don't attract me, like, at all. I did try... is it Chrono Odyssey? Which is pretty new. I gave it a go and I just... It's fine. But there's nothing else that, like, attracted me to it other than, like, the combat system. Oh... sorry, big upgrade. Oh, a Dreadblade of Mordor? Is that better than I've currently got? No, it's not good. I didn't want to use an Orc Blade. She gets a much better sword. She doesn't actually hit anyone with it, but... Slightly better van braces. It'll do. Why does he give me these crappy greaves? It's like so late in the game. Yeah, she desperately needs additional armor. Jeez Louise. Whoa! The equipment stats you get at different stages in this game are like, they're incredibly varied to the point it thinks they're almost random. Sometimes you get like really sucky items, then you get something that like absolutely destroys what you currently have. And I think them are all good. Oh. Confusing map. There's no one else, I don't think, that I need to speak to. What did I just get? A ring of spirit warding. Yeah, see, look. What I currently have is armor 7, and that was armor 3. I must be so close to the end of the game. I don't think I'll beat it tonight, though. Maybe next time? I don't know, there's a lot of padding in the game at different points. Oh, it's Gimli!
In Moria with Gandalf. How are you, my friend?
Oh, it does my heart good to be so close to the mountains. This is good quality rock.
What chance do you give us, Master Gimli?
I hear this fortress has never fallen. Not while...
Same voice.
What do you really think?
None here shall survive.
And why?
Did they pay for this? Or is this like cut dialogue?
Mindless orcs. These are Uruk-hai. Their armor is thick, their shield...
This comes from the movies.
And my sword cuts deep.
Remind me never to invite you to my home.
Yeah, trash in the dinner table.
I am more ready than ever.
Look how big my shield is. Absolute monster. Doesn't fit with my armor at all. Do you get to see Theoden and Aragorn? Most of the game audio was actually recorded during the movies, for real. Wait, so this was 2004. When did the movies come out? I forget. I know it was early 2000s, but that could be a lot. There's quite a lot happening like the first 5 years of 2000. I think I go all the way around down here. I mean, this would be a terrible castle to try and take. 2000 to 2004, you think? Oh, I thought they came out faster than that.
Past there.
Here it is. Here's Aragorn.
Farmers.
Barrego.
Stable boys. These are no soldiers. All Isengard is emptied. 10,000
Is this
strong at least. I fear a bitter fight.
an actual movie tie-in then, in that instance? It doesn't quite feel like it. It's got more effort than that. It does. The game does has more effort than a standard like movie tie-in for sure. I think it'd be an insult to call it a movie tie-in. Who do I speak to? Not this guy, is it? I'm missing someone. Not this lady. Do I have to get up from the battlements? Maybe that's what it wants. Here's Theoden. He has some of the best lines.
Man and strong lad, able to bear arms, to be ready for battle by nightfall. We will cover the causeway and the gate from above. No army has ever breached the Deeping Wall, or set foot inside the Hornburg. They will break upon this fortress like water on rock. Within these walls, we will outlast them. Get the women and children into the cave.
I know this is just, hey, go to the point and trigger the movie line. I love it though. Do you get to see Legolas? Okay, I think they're below me. That's what the map wants. What's your preference, Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter? 'Cause I'm definitely Lord of the Rings all the way. Okay, so I need to speak to Aragorn's friends and then come back to him. Oh, that's quite a bloody jog it wants me to do. How do I... Okay. Confusing map. It's like the map works by stacking on top of one another. How how the hell do I actually get there? It feels like I'm derping out, but do I go up and then? Oh, move! Ah, fucking hell! Clashing into each other on the stairs. Because there should be like a side entrance. I can see some stairs. It's even lower? How the bloody hell do I get there? Lord of the Rings, screw the boy that got a stone thrown at him and thinks he's special. And his creator. Mostly his creator. I remember reading, well, I've originally heard, oh, was it this way? Oh, God, that was tough. I originally heard the audiobook narrated by Stephen Fry. And that's what got me into the original Harry Potter.
Here, my friend. You have sought it for many years. The hammer of Helm Hammerhand.
Aye! The hammer of Helm shall ring again in the deep. Let our foes beware.
Your people helped craft this place for Helm. It is fitting he repays the favor.
We never took credit for that. Some deeds require no thanks. But this was almost...
Playing the Legos. We got Helm's hammer. I imagine that I equipped that to Hadhod. This has got to be his main weapon for the game then. Yeah, and I think I read books 1 through 4. But then there's no more books and you had to like wait for the rest. That wasn't something I was all that interested in doing as a kid. So I kind of lost interest in Harry Potter as a result. I think I did eventually watch all of the movies, but it did take quite a lot of time for me to do that. To be fair, the Lego games can be played with like one hand, so it's really good left-hand training. You're not selling me on the game. In many ways, Helm's Deep kind of doesn't make a ton of sense in like its architecture, but we'll forgive it because it looks so cool. Okay, I got something for my dwarf. I think a new buckle, belt buckle. It's still nowhere near as good as what I picked up in the Mines of Moria. Lego Lord of the Rings, though. There's got to be Lego Harry Potter, right? I'd be surprised if there isn't. Is this where we meet Legolas? It is! To be fair, Lord of the Rings seemingly only has one giant fortress carved into the mountain.
They're coming.
Legolas of the Woodland Realm. It is a privilege to fight alongside you here.
There is, yes. Did you play the Harry Potter Lego games?
What can we few do?
This is a fight we can't win. It will become a massacre.
Legolas loses hope. It is cool that they had that conflict in the movies. Okay, there's someone I need... Oh, bollocks. Took me back again. It does that PlayStation 2 thing of like, oh, you're holding up? Well, now, because you've been holding up, down is now up. Bind arms for tonight. We will... Yes, I've spoken to everyone. I guess I'll go back to gambling. You 100%ed both. Are you a 100%er? I've 100%ed very few games. Let me lead you into the Deeping Wall. It is the most vulnerable position that needs the most warriors. Yes. I mean, hear the action, boss.
No Orcorn.
Over the gate!
Hey, the elves have come to support us. We hold true to our forgotten alliance. You still hate the franchise.
Once existed between elves and men. Long ago we fought and died together.
Today we honor that oath. So cool.
Proud to fight alongside men once more.
Oh, this is it. Oh, awesome. We're actually gonna fight at the Helms and Helms Deep. This should be sick. I should have leveled up. This is where the copyright claims come into full force. They shot this so well. I never saw this in the movie theater. I wish I did. All this caused by one dude who couldn't hold his arrow. It is funny that. Plus they've already breached the wall? Oh, we got Legolas. Oh, sick. Swift Justice. So you can do a two-handed strike, a free strike, a dual slashing sword attack, Lorien Wrath. Legolas is the most powerful sword attack. Shouldn't I just keep spamming that? It destroys. Ugh. Well, now I've got this fancy axe. Oh, I can destroy the ladder? Oh, I got Durin Wrath? That takes 100 points. That is a lot. Let's go for Cleaving Wound. Probably not on the ladder. Ooh. Admittedly, though, never got the Berserkers. You literally named the strongest thing, but they have no armor. That's true in, like, everything, I guess. Oh, I should switch her out. I should switch her out. Bring in someone more useful, like Eliogost. No, Berefor. These are Urukai, yeah. Berserkers did actually exist. But if you're talking like the Northern European German ones, they were mostly just like completely like drugged up. Weeping Blade. Oh, so this is Morrowind. So Morrowind now has additional abilities. Okay, that's cool. Oh, and now she's super powerful with the axe upgrade. Jeez Louise. Doing as much power as Legolas. Maybe I need him to take out... Oh, okay, so Legolas can't take out the ladders. I have to take out the ladders. I like Legolas's epic moments in the franchise. I know like some people like hate on them for whatever reason. I do not. It's cool that you see some of like the elf powers with Legolas, like when they're walking to Moria, rather than like sinking in the snow, you can just like walk on top of them. Okay, let's try and get rid of this ladder. I critted the ladder, so it didn't seem to do a great deal for me. One ladder down. Oh, I need to bring up my healer again. Do I need to? I think I might be able to like sneak out of this. And then if I just focus the ladders, Legolas can take the hits. Wait, triple critical. Perfection. So she's super powerful now. She should nail this guy in one? Yeah. Let me take out this ladder. It's so funny that everyone crits the ladder. Knocked it down. I guess we get to play with Aragorn, we get to play with Gimli, right? You've got to give us a turn on every single one of them. Treasure acquired? Ooh, new sword, new van braces. Yeah, here's Aragorn.
Let us move down there and help them.
Move! Quickly!
If you're one of these voice actors and they're recording these lines as they're making the movies, and then the movies come out and the movies are absolutely insanely awesome, you've got to be feeling good about yourself. Like, hey, I was in Lord of the Rings. I acted along Viggo Mortensen. I forget the rest of the names. David Rhys Jones? I forget the name of Legolas. The actor. Oh, did Legolas not even damage that guy? Ooh. Oh, just decimated. My new powers are very fun. Oh no, the ladder survived. It took more damage than I expected. Fucking hell, she's so powerful. She sucked right up until this moment. How can Legolas miss? He's got elf eyes. I need to bring out my healer. She picked up Rage of the Maiden. What does this look like? Extraordinarily powerful. Critical hitting the ladder is gonna make me laugh each and every time. Okay, I need my healer out to get us like back up. Gift of Galadriel. Let's get my Axe Maiden back up. She's my primary damage dealer, even though I ignored her all game. Oh no! I need to get rid of this guy. These guys are such a pain to deal with. I can do Weeping Blade. Oh, he's actually pretty weak. Let's get rid of him anyway. Heroic Cure. Let's try it. Let's see what this one looks like. Is that less or more powerful than his other one? Seemed kind of similar. Oh, her counter sucks. In the movies, it's so cool when like the elves turn up and they actually come to help, because it's so like meaningful. Like the humans are literally like the world of men is definitely on their last legs. You know, like Legolas loses hope. Aragorn doesn't really. He ultimately has to believe. But when the elves turn up, it's so special. Everything about these movies is awesome. When I finished watching Return of the King and like Frodo has to say goodbye, I was tearing up. Okay, we're not gonna miss any more attacks now. Go on, Legolas. Nice. Brutal. Do I need healing? Yeah, a little bit of healing. Let's play it safe. This is when the game is at its best. The grindy, drawn out bits less so, but this bit, this stuff is awesome. I kind of wish Legolas had a bow attack. This is an Uruk-hai. Uruk-bane! Oh! Absolutely savage. Woven Cleave! I'll get rid of the ladder. Critical hit. Knock it back into the Uruk-hais. His lovely blue velvet armor. Level up. I'm definitely going to be needing those. It's the only way I'm going to get my action points back. Okay, this should be the last one. Oh, and Legolas has got tons of bloody skill points to use. I can just keep spamming this. I think I might save my perfect attack. We've got to deal with like a Nazgul or something, surely. Fucking hell. She's so powerful now. She's literally my worst character for like most of the playthrough. What have I got? How much? Oh, this is his last attack. I might as well just go like balls deep. Whee! I certainly did by smacking him in the groin. There's no way Legolas is getting downed. Nah, I should focus on the ladders. Double critical. I wonder if you get quadruple critical. We get fucked, ladder. He's out. Is Eodin? It gives full action points. I probably don't want to do that. I wish he had a bit more power. Uruk-bane. Uruk-hua? Let's try that again. Savage. Triple critical. Oh, fucking hell. I was wasting skill points on those ladders. Didn't seem to need to. Okay, we do need some level ups now just to get my action points back. Yes! Okay, that's at least 2. 3.
Is this all you can conjure, Saruman?
What can man do against such reckless hate? This is when we get blown off the wall. Legolas, bring him down! A suicide bomber, the worst. Do I get to play with Aragorn? Oh, I get to play as Gimli. Nice. Gimli's absolutely stacked with HP. Oh no, silencing arrow? That's no good. What do I do here? Who's got the bow? The guy with the bow is the most annoying one for sure. Probably I shouldn't spend my abilities on that. Did I nail him? Surely not. No. It's premature. I can finish him. Oh, miss. It's getting too cocky. So you keep a more deadly axe slash but slower. The son of Gloin's most deadly slashing attack. A slow slashing blow that stuns the enemy. He's got absolutely shitloads. We're just gonna do Wrath of Moria. A completely unnecessary spin behind the back, but we'll take it. I think I might as well just use my perfect arrow volley. There's kind of nothing to save it for. God damn. That water hole seemed like a design flaw. The storm gate. It is a design flaw because when you really think about it, like really think about it, the funnest of movie talks is that rather than having one, storm flood tunnel, you could have just had lots of small ones spread across the entire wall, so you wouldn't have had, that same issue. Because you've just got like one big one. If you have lots of small ones, there's no way you can put a bomb in like the small ones. Oh, I should focus the guy on the crossbow, damn it. Gimli has no spells anyway. Who's the guy with the crossbow? Is it this guy? I'd appreciate some like group attacks. Unfortunately, it got literally zero. Yeah, we need to get crossbow guy down. I think I can just do Uruk-hai Bane. Get out of here. Oh no, is he gonna explode? If I don't kill him in time, is he gonna explode? That's hilarious. Can I stun him? Could have just made it flood into the earth in all honesty. Yeah, it seems like build high enough just to ignore the flood. Yeah, because it's sloping off a mountain, so... If I increase her haste, just getting her doing more basic attacks, I think she's going to absolutely rip. Eoden needs more attack power to be useful, I think. I could probably swap him out. Oh, Gimli got hurt pretty bad. He's not doing as well as Legolas. I think the design of Helm's Deep in general is just really cool looking. I think the practicality kind of doesn't matter. I mean, they needed something to get into Helm's Deep, didn't they? I don't know if it's covered like this in the books or not. I honestly don't remember. It's been far too long, so... Playing this game and watching the movies has made me want to read them again, so that's good. It's just that I'm knee-deep in the Stormlight archives. Oh no, I'm in book 5 of 6. And I am losing steam reading the books, I'm gonna be honest. but I also just want to like push through and finish. Then I've read them. It sucks to kind of get like so far into a book series and then you drop it. My only problem with the Stormlight Archives is that it's fun and interesting, but it's also like very up its own arse. So you can get very boring very quickly. But the very big books, so he's almost like the writer likes to let himself write. They can be very tedious. Do you guys like read many books or anything like that? It's something I get into a book series and I go really, really hard, and then I don't read for a while after. Once I finish this, I do want to go back and read some more like 40k books. Warhammer, that is. It'd be nice to read the Horus Heresy, even though they're like 20 odd books long, maybe 30 odd, I think. Okay, she should be attacking more often. And her speed's already crazy. You're not really a reader, no. I think it's finding like the right thing to be into. You try getting into audiobooks, but also not it. I need to kill the bomb guys super quick. Do you usually just watch summaries? I think the way I read books is that I normally, if I'm going to read a book, I'm also listening to like ambience music to go with it. So I feel like for the Stormlight Archives, there's a lot of YouTube fan videos. And if I'm reading like some of the Warhammer books, then there's tons for that as well. And it just makes it more fun, and it's more of a fun experience to read a book. Oh, get wrecked. And have... Oh... to read a book and have it be accompanied by some kind of ambience, just to give it more of a feel and like a good vibe. Because like, I don't really like... Because I have a bit of tinnitus. I don't like just like reading in silence because it's not silence. Anyone need HP? Not really. Let's swap her out and have my dwarf come back and drop the hammer. Durin's Wrath? Yeah, let's get rid of this chieftain. Ooh. That's worse for you. Ambient music usually makes you less focused. Maybe. I mean, maybe try listening to like a video game extended like ambient track. That's normally what I do as well if I'm trying to sleep. I'll listen to like Star Wars Knights of the Republic, the Ebon Hawk theme, like extended, mixed in with like the sounds of hyperspace. Double critical. And getting through these guys, but they keep respawning. God damn, that guy is super tough. I need Gimli to come back. I definitely need to heal Gimli. If Gimli goes down, I'm kind of screwed. Is it game over if Gimli goes down? It could be. He can take at least a couple more hits. I'll just get rid of this guy. And I can probably change my dwarf. Or if he's staggered, maybe not. I think Gimli's still staggered. That's why I want to get my healer in. Oh, they're just getting free attacks now. Go for it, Gimli. Still not as powerful as I need. Okay, bring in my healer, please. Who needs healing the most? Probably my dwarf. Ugh. Oh yeah, Gimli. Gimli definitely needs healing. Okay, let's just get rid of this guy. Jeez Louise. Get gone. Oh no, not another one. It's a suicide bomber as well. Oh, nah, I'll instantly get rid of him. I wish his explosion damaged the rest of them. Okay, we need healing. Gimli. Can't have Gimli dying. Oh, this stagger is a pain in the ass. And my stagger doesn't seem to work on them. Gimli's not as strong as Legolas. That is true. Are any of these getting low? Not really. That's like my most powerful attack and it's not doing a great deal. I can't bring in my shield maiden, she's not got enough HP. This is a very long section. And I bet after we do Gimli, we got Aragorn. Oh, please let me recover to heal. I don't think I can't even taunt. He's got nothing left. Let's bring in my archer. Has he got anything useful? I can lower their melee damage. Not particularly useful. Spirit powers. Who needs healing? My healer. Oh, nice. Gimli's back. Him with a Balrog's Gambit. How common were Balrogs in Lord of the Rings? Surely they can't be like that common. I just need to finish that one guy off, don't I? Nice. Can I heal, please? Oh my god, not another one. Never ending. Ah, damn it. Oh, I got perfect mode. Thrown rocks cause damage and stun foes. Does that hit them all? No. Oh, I might have to wait. I can bring down all their attacks at least. Where's my best? I'm gonna save state and I'm gonna put Gimli on auto revive. I just want to see, is that gonna do the thing? Hopefully that revives Gimli back to max. Oh, good hits. Thank you. Oh, Elagos is not wrong. Then I'm gonna auto revive my dwarf, my other dwarf as well. I'll swap out Elagos for Axe Girl. She's also not got a great deal of health. I think I might just have to go for it. Oh. Yeah, these guys are absolutely bulletproof. Gonna have to settle. Like, tons of auto revives at this rate. Mountain Rage? Nah, Durin's Wrath. Nice! Hopefully that's... Oh my god, no, another. Okay, I should auto revive. Which works out just perfectly because I get full action points back. Hey, your boy Goku. They have eye hammer. If you spirit attack or armor, you do full damage. Thank you. I have something that takes away their armor, don't I? Lowers the armor of a foe. I need to get rid of the explosion guy first. Okay, time to use some magic and armor stripping abilities. That makes complete sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Who is the biggest pain here? This Berserker. Yeah, that does a ton of damage. Okay. We know what we're doing now. Urkbane. Like, get rid of these veterans. Oh, God. I didn't revive in time. Gimli will auto revive. That's one thing. Therefore, targeting strike helps best. I need to get him back on the field and get the silence off of him. Maybe I swap him in, getting killed, do the auto revive. Oh, nuts. Damn it, he's run out of AP. I need Gimli to go down to get rezzed. Oh, Eligos True Shot. I don't think I have that yet. I haven't been using Eligos a great deal. Okay, please Gimli auto revive. Nice. I'm glad that didn't game over me. I've nearly got that last guy down. Eligos is the strongest single target character. That would make sense being the Dunedain Ranger. But I can finish this guy with a Dwarven Cleave, can't I? He needs to do 20k without effort. Okay, I may have underestimated Eligos by far. I'm in that position where if I swap him in, he'll probably just die. And I need to like drop some healing. Well, first let's revive my field maiden. I'm so glad Idril has near infinite skill points. Fangorn Bash smashes all foes. Let's try that. He makes the entire enemy party unable to attack. That's hilarious. Either sleep, cripple, unable to melt, or range attack. Yeah. I've definitely underused him then by far. I say underused, I've barely used him whatsoever. I was treating the swapping party characters in a little bit like, oh, if I ever do another playthrough, I can just use the other characters. It doesn't really work like that. It wants you to like more swap people in, like kind of constantly, doesn't it? What do I got? Oh, she can just finish this guy in one. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. And then I guess we got the Aragon section. Just one tap or one skill and you get 2x HP. I did not know that. That's probably like extraordinarily useful. Okay, axe craft, and I can finally hew some armor on this guy. Letting the explosive guy run free? Is this a good idea? I might have to kill him like now. That should do it. Nice. How much damage do they actually do if they actually like manage to like set off the bomb? Finished by Gimli. I'm gonna assume I get a level up, so one heal. Like 8k, Jesus. Oh no, no, no. Damn it. Oh no, I got away with it, I got away with it. Are you a big fan of this game then? I originally got this confused with the game that's on the PlayStation 3, which is Lord of the Rings War of the North, is it? I was actually looking for that and I came across this instead. Oh, full level ups across the board. That was extended. You can get it with a key now for 20. Really? But I just like, if I Google it, would I just be able to get it then? It's a shame it's not on Steam. I believe it was on Steam and then it got taken off. It's the same with like Battle for Middle-earth 2. You used to be able to easily get that, and then because of like silly licensing to do with Lord of the Rings, I'll pirate but buggy online. It's on Steam still, but you need the key. Oh, I see. Yes, if you add it to account, then you can still do it. They're breaking through the front gates. How's it go to the front gate? Oh, that is cool. Okay, let's level up. Look, her chance to hit is really high. For some reason, she's just missing. Let's get it to 100. You got Battle for Middle-earth for you if you click on your profile. Do you stream it? I downloaded. No, yeah, I've already got Battle for Middle-earth 2. I got that the other day. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. I downloaded Battle for Middle-earth 2 the other day, and I've actually been enjoying it off stream a ton. It's just a lot of memories. I used to just play it like at night, just for fun. It was so good. Constitution, yeah, let's get some more HP on my healer. More chance to hit, please. Oh, you made a remaster campaign for Battle for Middle-earth 1. Upscale graphics and all. I never played the very first one. I've only played the second one. Is it worth having a look at the first one? Or is it already fine just to stay with the second one? Also 60% finished co-op, goddamn. What's it like doing those kind of mods? Is it very challenging work or is it quite easy to do? Constitution, he needs to take more hits. The first is the best, is it? What's different from the second one? My frustration with the second one is that you don't get to play... you just get to play as men, which is the combination of Gondor and Rohan. I'd like to have those separate out. The first, like 500 hours into it last year, god damn. How do you do that kind of stuff? Like, do you have the source code and like you do lots of stuff with that? Is that how that works? She's not really using her sword. I don't really want to equip one of these hideous Isengard ones. We might have to. What do I have? So that's 71. Damn, that is much better. Numenorian longsword. Or a battle shield? That's not better than the one that I've got, no. this is significantly. We've got some new fancy trousers. Look at those. It's 300 plus more hours testing. Yeah, I imagine that'd be a lot of work. You think spend the last 4 years around 3,000 to 5,005 hours into? God damn. So you're a mega fan then. Do you not think it's sad that they never made another one like Battle for Middle-earth 3? Or even anything? Like, they haven't made a good Lord of the Rings game in like years. Like, the last Lord of the Rings game was Gollum. Oh, there was? Was there? The Witch King standalone. Wasn't that... So that's different from... Because I thought that was an expansion to Battle for Middle-earth 2. DLC was so big, it was a separate game of Battle for Middle-earth 2. I'm gonna have to Google this. Got some Dwarven Ale. It's good. I'm gonna open a browser tab. Lord of the Rings Witch King game. I'll have a look at it when at the end of stream. All in your launcher. So what do you write that in? Do you write that in like .NET, like, or C++? Do you have widescreen support? That's the biggest one. The upscale graphics, I imagine, works nicely in 4K as well. That'd be the big thing. Are these guys still super tough? You also got a mod for this game. It's 1690 up to 1440. That's plenty. Like, a 2K will still look good. UI gets bad with 4K. Yeah, I can appreciate that. It's a bit of a pain dealing with 4K. Are these guys tough? They're not too tough. Let's hit with Durin's Wrath. You can go to 3210 but zooms in. Did you incorporate the zoom out mod for Battle for Middle-earth 2? Because that makes the game like far nicer in my opinion, being able to zoom out. Zooms in to match the width of 16:9. Can you still zoom out? Because I do find the original Battle for Middle-earth like very like close. Does the captain just keep respawning? I just have to keep cutting him down. Oh, it gets to play as Aragorn. I didn't even notice. Greater dexterity and more powerful sword attack. Ferocious combination that does the best damage. I'll just spam that. God damn, that does do the best damage. Unless you zoom limit remove, no. The 2x zoom limit will look like 0.8. That might be enough. Have you also, if you're a fan of that game, are you also a fan of... Oh, I'm forgetting the name. The Star Wars real-time strategy game. Oh, God, I was blanking on the name, even though I put like a couple 100 hours in. What is the name of that game? Star Wars RTS? Empire at War. There we go. Empire at War, there we go, yeah. So you're not a big fan of those. I thought you might have had like a crossover and be interested in both. Yeah, I know the mod scene for Empire War is very big. I didn't know Battle for Middle-earth 2 had so many mods. I didn't even know this had mods, to be honest. You played it during 2005. I think I played Empire War then as well. It's still good. It definitely struggles to look as good. You modded this game on your own. Damn, I thought you'd be part of like a team. Damn, that's like mad focus, like a solo effort. Who have I got? Oh yeah, I need to heal someone. Modded for fun. Have you ever... Surely you've used it to like in different places for employment and stuff. Because like that's mad dedication and skill, right? To do like modding something like this and all the Lord of the Rings games. You must be a huge Lord of the Rings fan then. Unlock all item skills at any time. Unlock deleted gear. I am a known cheater in games. Not online multiplayer ones, just games like this. Loves graphics. Lovely emotes as well. So have you read like the Silmarillion and stuff as well? And I imagine you think it's a crime that we don't get to wear capes and look like Aragorn in real life. Probably wasting Aragorn's attacks on the plebs, but you can make enemies one-shot kill and get 100 stats, or make yourself immortal, or cap yourself at level 1. That must be a challenging playthrough. Let's get Ellegost out. Oh, Ellegost immediately take 2 actions? Oh, he didn't have this earlier. Let's get rid of their archer. It sounds a bit like the Final Fantasy X mods. And the Final Fantasy VIII ones, where people have like made it much more pleasant to play. I don't need a... I think I just use Weeping Blade on the end guy. Every single chest listed in the game with the loot it contains. Capes are overrated. Poncho's better. Disagree. I love a good cape. Able to chance any 4 items. Can even dupe every item 46x. This game gives you a ton of items up front, which has been really surprising to me. Like, I've never really ran out of items at all, or reses. You found the dupe mod by yourself on error. I'm honestly not kind of surprised. I imagine dupe mods are like surprisingly easy to create by mistake. Yeah, I love a good cape. I think they look very sophisticated. It's just a real shame that it's not really allowed in real life. It's allowed, but people just look at you weird. Broke a chest, fixed it, and made it 46x dupe instead of 1. What makes it do 46 instead of 1? Is that just like a magic number they have, or something like that? There's a glitch exploit in this map. Would that be when I'm like able to run around and stuff? Because I guess like right now I'm stuck in endless battles. Let's come and heal Aragorn. People already look at you weird in IRL. Sage. The orbs in the area when you exit into here. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah. It's where I picked up like the Dwarven Ale and stuff. All the orbs reset and restart in the game. Oh, so you can just keep getting like basically infinite. Yeah, my dwarf needs some healing. Does he? I might, if I can get away with putting a res on him instead. And then he gets back with full AP, I might try and do that. Yeah, let's do the res. If down, then res. Get rid of that silence. In this fight that spawn fire protection elf stones each fight. I haven't really been using the elf stones a great deal, to be honest. I feel I've been sleeping on a lot of mechanics in the game. Okay, Aragorn, you need to finish the guy in the middle, please. Elf stones are a game changer. They didn't feel all that powerful or meaningful to me, at least. I kind of just equipped whatever and just moved on. pain rate Balrog fight? I don't know. I didn't struggle with the Balrog fight. I was mostly just having fun playing with Gandalf. That's kind of where my head was. I wouldn't say the game's hard. I think the game is grindy. I think that's definitely something you could say about it. Oh, the scent of man flesh. If Gandalf didn't exist, oh yeah. But then if Gandalf didn't exist for that fight, you should all just be one shot. Chris and Ali, yeah, I might as well just let Aragorn keep smacking. Are you on normal? I think I'm on normal. This is the first time I've ever played it, so I didn't want to like jump straight in. And I'd been doing let's use some armor. I've been playing Resident Evil and I originally tried that on normal. And I was like, okay, that's not a good idea. Now that guy's huge armor. Hopefully Aragorn can smack him in one. Now, one thing, Idril and Hadhod become immune. Berefor near immune, Elagos near immune to all his attack. Oh, Hadhod should now revive. Gandalf is the weakest there then. That's hilarious. Oh no, Twitch ads will be coming for non-Twitch subbers. My apologies. That's just Amazon being Amazon. So now his armor is hewn. Can I double team him with Aragorn and me? I missed, but still knocked him over. Is there much left of the game after this? It kind of feels like I should be like right towards the end. Double hits. Come on, Aragorn, you can finish him. This is halfway. No way. I thought there was only like 3 more areas after this. Does anyone need healing? Probably Aragorn. I guess this game doesn't take me all the way to Mordor, does it? It might do. I need to be a bit smarter and start applying damage over time effects. Add to playing for Twitch, my apologies. If you know the movies, does it literally go all the way to the end then? Who did I just hit? I'll probably just take out these veterans. It follows that, yeah. So we're definitely going all the way to Mordor then. I might play this like a little bit off stream then to like get us further ahead. Did you play Lord of the Rings Golem? Did you give that a go? It was made in Germany. Unfortunately, it didn't seem to didn't go well at all. If you play on version 1.6, you can send your mod. What version am I playing on? I just downloaded whatever I could find. I don't remember what it was. The Golem game. Who's? I only think people played it because it was very memey. I don't think anyone played it, and were excited for it. It's a real shame because I did watch some of the developer interviews and they seemed quite into it. You know, obviously they loved Lord of the Rings, they respected it a ton. I just think that when it came to the actual game programmers, it didn't seem like they sent their best of the best. And that led to like a whole ton of issues. Sorry, on sale for €1, still skipped. It's probably because it doesn't perform on like any PC. Like it still perform like terribly. I watched a couple reviews of it, like the Angry Joe review, a few others as well, and it just looked terrible. It maybe had some interesting like lore pieces, but not enough to justify the suffering. No, it's not like Crisis. It's funny, I've got one of the best gaming CPUs you can buy like right now. But because Crysis is single core, it still won't run well on my PC. Oh no! I spent all my AP. Doesn't seem to have a high armor at least. Oh, blimey. I think Aragon can just take him out though. Unless he gets smacked. Adrop, welcome back, Twitch viewers. Use Berofor, he gives AP regen. That is true, I haven't actually been using him. Let's switch on my dwarf. Bring up Berofor. And in fairness, he's probably about to nail this guy in the next couple hits. Ah. Yeah, Aragon's already nailed him. Is that it? Oh, I should have res. Oh no, okay, good. We needed to res. Damn, that looked powerful. Here we go. I guess we go all the way to Minas Tirith and fight the Nazgul with Gandalf. Also, half the in-game text is lying. Dex doesn't exist. I saw that because it's the stats in the game are pretty strange. I'm gonna be honest. Aragon can take that. Speed only worth it after 150, 200, is it? It felt like it was doing decent stuff. It's just that there's a lot of levels to go in that case. Icphilian Wrath. Miss? God, I hate the missing system. Dual wielding troll being image though. I know, it's way more dexterity than what you'd think for a troll. Normally you give them something big and blunt. I might have to just heal Aragon just for safety's sake. Make all hit 100 or less. So pretty much everyone just has to be 100 then. Get down, troll. Oh no, it's an armored one. I don't have any... What if I bring up my dwarf? Hue armor. Nah, 200 plus speed on all. Just never let the enemy attack, ever. Then armor is the useless stat. I see. Plus all the crazy trolls from the Hobbit. Yeah, you just need to get it to sunlight and then they all just turn to stone. What is best? Haste of the Elves, maybe just increase Aragon's attack again? Attack speed? The camera angle on this is a bit screwed. You just see troll ass. Made more when tank a troll with 80 damage. She is pretty paper thin. Whee, battle over. Do we ride out with Theoden? I hope we do. It'd be cool if we were all mounted. I don't think that's going to happen. But you may not know, but in the third Hobbit movie, they have a dual mace hand troll and peg legs. No, I did not know that. I only saw the first Hobbit movie and that was enough. Fall back!
Never!
You must fall back! Give up this fight!
They've broken through! The castle is breached! Retreat! Retreat! Hurry!
The signal for retreat is to wave the sword around. Got back-to-back battles. Fucking hell. I might have to get rid of the Berserkers first. The quality of Hobbit movies was Lord of the Rings tier movies. They were a solid 8 out of 10. I just wanted more from the Hobbit films. I think they were missing a lot from... They were missing a lot from the original Lord of the Rings, in my opinion. And I think they were pretty boring movies as well. Oh, I only watched one, so... I thought it was a pretty boring movie in of itself. I might just have to finish this guy. You can sadly see the green screen times there so badly. In fairness, I've recently rewatched the Lord of the Rings trilogy. You can definitely see it in places there as well. But I think you probably see it more in The Hobbit because they were doing that. They were filming it 1 in 60 FPS, but they were also doing it in this weird 3D style, where like a lot of the sets were painted in this weird purpley color, and I don't think it aged well at all. Do I switch them out? I have to switch them out. At least Lord of the Rings was 1999 to 2002 filmed, and I think it's a much better film in like literally every single regard. Which I don't think is a controversial thing to say. I don't think anyone would say The Hobbit is better than Lord of the Rings movie-wise. I will say that I think I prefer the Hobbit book over the Lord of the Rings because I think it's just a funner read, in my opinion. Because they used real nature, no green screening. They did green screening in different places. If I'm talking about the extended edition, then green screening places. But I think the vast majority of Lord of the Rings, the original, they're actually out there in New Zealand, and that is what makes it feel so epic. A Rage of the Maiden. An angry woman. Oh no. Oh damn, she's really angry. Okay, I need to swap in some heals. I think what makes Lord of the Rings so cool as well is the different perspectives they use to like make the Hobbit seem so small. Like watching that behind the scenes is so cool. They added Sir Lee from across the world. Oh, did they do that? I didn't know that. No, he was in the films, but I didn't know they like did extra work so he didn't have to fly. It's done pretty damn good. I'm interested in seeing The Hobbit, if only for like Saruman's role, because you get to see Saruman as he should have been. He was in London and they were shooting in New Zealand. That's cool.
I fear no one.
You conspired with these creatures.
Yeah, they're taking down Isengard at the same time. They screen copied him into the movies.
And horn to forge my army.
He was getting quite old then, wasn't he? Because he didn't live much longer than that, I don't think.
Created a new power. Now you are an instrument in its ruin. For this you shall pay. You are mine and obey my will. None dare resist me.
Saruman has some kind of control over me. Ah, damn it, these guys are pretty tough. Yeah, I've watched all the behind the scenes of the Lord of the Rings movies like multiple times. They just make me so happy to see all the behind stuff. So like everyone's having so much fun. Everyone loves what they're doing. It's just really, really special. He was 90 plus then. He died 10 years and 1 month ago. Damn. He was awesome, wasn't he? He's definitely a unique person. I remember in like the behind the scenes, he's talking about, oh, well, when people get stabbed, they don't scream. As someone who stabs someone, their breath just escapes from them. It's so funny. He made like a metal album as well, didn't he? Yeah, there we go. But he said it at the same time. He had a bloody metal band. I've never listened to it. Maybe I should try and give that... Oh, I need to... I think I'll be okay. I should probably try and give that a listen. See... I imagine it's good. I imagine he wouldn't just put out like rubbish. He probably like had a really good band to support him. Did he play the music? I don't think he played the instruments, right? He just did the music. No, he just did the singing, I guess. So if he did like rock the guitar and like the drums, I'd love to see footage. Oh, everyone's picking on my dwarf. Maybe it's just better to try and deal with this friggin' troll. I'm certainly missing Aragorn now. Oh, my dwarf. Damn, I'm taking a lot of friggin' damage. What's gonna be my best bet? I don't think I'm gonna be able to nail this guy. He was singer and also guitarist, you think? God damn. What kind of metal album is it? Is it just like metal in general, or is it like a specific genre? Oh, fuck. If I get my dwarf up, he's nice and strong. I'll have to research it afterwards. I'll get it up in a browser tab now when I end. Christopher Lee metal band. Charlemagne by Sword and Cross. That's the name of his band. That's sick. I think I might as well give the stone shield to my healer just for safety's sake. Like old British Saxons. I'm trying to get it up. So it's a symphonic metal, which is my favorite kind of metal. It's over an hour long. He made it in 2010. Oh, he's made 3 albums. One in 2006, 2010, and 2013. I had no idea. I'll give that a proper listen tomorrow. I suppose with his history and all those like vampire movies, it makes sense. I think I've actually seen bits of those on TV as well over the years. He's always like a scary man. It was Christopher Lee. Oh! Oh, did that not kill him? Oh, he's gonna have like 1 HP left. Oh, not the stuns. Oh, my healer. Oh, she took it though. Yeah, we might as well just finish this troll off. The game is much funner when you have 4 party members, I'll say that. Another one. Jesus. I'm gonna have to switch out my axe lady for Barrow 4, I think. Get some party defense. Oh, great. Oh, God. I don't think I've got any. Where's it gonna put me back? Do I have an autosave? I do not. I do have a save state. I don't know when I last had it. 21-23. Shit, that was a long time ago. Do I have anything else? Oh no, so it's just the bit before we go to the gates. God damn. Did you even save one time? Nope. I didn't need to. It'd be better if I could set my party composition out of combat, but I can't. I might as well pick up the orbs. Damn, I got screwed over there. Saving resets HP and AP, does it? I have just leveled up in the previous fights. Hang on, what's my party composition? Okay, if I bring in Bearafor, I can actually be like a little bit smarter with all this. Yeah, my promise is to be cleverer. I'll get rid of these archers. Pain in my ass. Got in there. So strong. Imagine fighting something like this in real life. You know, they can just be spawned back. Like, how do orcs and goblins come about? Because they're just in the movies, you just see Saruman like randomly birthing them in like the depths. Oh, I get silenced immediately. What a pain. I might have to swap him out. Immediately heal. Yeah, like how do they come to be? I know that they're kind of like corrupted elves, or some of them is what I remember. Who can I finish? No one. I have to be stronger on my save states. That was First Age era. I really only know the Lord of the Rings era. I haven't read Silmarillion or like any of the other stuff. Have you guys read the Silmarillion? I know Army hasn't. It's a very challenging read, I think. Stuff like that. I'm better healing. Make sure my elf is always up. Yeah, I've read The Hobbit, I've read the Lord of the Rings, I've read a bunch of like the side stories from Tolkien as well, but I've never touched Silmarillion. Definitely one day. Oh, my dwarf. I do like that the arrows get stuck in the characters. I think that's so cool in this. It's a shame you don't see it in like modern games all that much. I might be better just Weeping Blading all of these. Damage them over time. Please hit. Nice. If I set him to auto-res, I think that might be better. Get his AP back. Meta-ing the game. It's cool when you see them like forging the swords for the Urukai and stuff like that. It's very like Hollywood, like forging of swords, because it's not how it works in real life. But it's cool as it's like the orange, like the orange. Oh damn it! I can finish him. Oh, I might as well get rid of him. Like the orange, like liquid metal. My dwarf can auto-res. My dodge? Nice. I need to set auto-res on like everyone. Who can I finish? Maybe finish this guy? Smack him in the groin, then in the face. That's how we do it. Oh, she's silenced? Gods. Okay, we'll bring in... What has he got? Piercing might? Oh, miss. Of course he would. And... Oh, same with a Weeping Blade at least. Get him to bleed. Yeah, please. Oh, go for my dwarf. I want him to like auto res. I need to level up Elagos way more. You should be able to take a hit. I hit my dwarf, for fuck's sake. Thank you. Then I can swap out Elagos, my healer again. That is my favorite attack. Smack him in the groin and then the face. I have to run back and save just to get everyone's HP back. Okay, let's do that. Now that I've learned that's a thing. Oh, I did have one full party wipe. Embarrassing. There we go. A proper save. 9 hours apart. Oh, I've unlocked evil mode. I don't know what that does. Extra speed. I am fully recharged. Nice. And I have a save state as backup.
We've lost the deeping wall! They're almost through the gate!
I'm gonna have to slog this one out again. Oh, right through the belly. What is the best thing to do? Company Valor. Oh yeah, I need to hew the armor of these guys because they're so high in armor. Miss? How does Aragorn miss? At least he barely takes any damage. Right, everyone's fully buffed. The light of Elandil. Let's start ripping through these guys. Straight with the Rage of the Maiden. I kind of wish you did 2 attacks for that instead it's just 1. Oh. Gods. I need to bring in my healer just to res. Gods. I could probably use her to cure us all of poison at the same time. What have we got? What can we do? Our base attack did it, thank God. Maybe we just have to take out the guy in the middle. Maybe that's why I have to do. I just wanted to deal with the archers because they do so many like status effects. The filth of Saruman. Let's bring Eligos back. Oh no, not Eligos. Damn it, Berofor. I think I just hewed him down. Let's do regain action points. Aragon up. Oh, you know. The miss mechanic is a fucking nightmare. We're wearing them down. What else do I have? Honestly, I'm thinking just walk all. Try and get this guy out of the way. Nice. Aragon? Yeah! Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. And hewed down the new guy's armor. Oh, that was perfect timing. Damn, they love slapping Aragon with the filth of Saruman. Get wrecked. Another one. Kinnell. I'll take out some of the side guy. Miss. I'm doing much better this time around, at least. Damn, they just had a ton of attacks back to back. Oh wow, yeah, the hewn armor. Hewn armor makes a big difference. Fucking hell, how many? I'll get rid of some of the side guys then. Just endless. The scent of man flesh. Okay, let's hit some. Boom. If like maybe I have to take them down like 1 2 3 1 2 3 over and over again. I got my special ability. I might just spam that out. I've been able to take like a lot of damage this time without healing. Perfect mode. Vanguard bash. Damn, one guy still standing. Here we go. Finally, the troll comes out. I have to heal Aragorn after this. Maybe not. I definitely need some healing soon. Oh, destroyed. Weeping Blade. Damn, that counter is pretty pretty aggressive. Bring up my healer. I'm gonna do an auto revive. Just get my action points back. Weeping. Might as well get them all damaging over time. Auto res. Is there anyone else that's weeping? Oh, okay. No, everyone is weeping. Weeping blood. Oh. Can I get to him before he goes down? Should be able to, maybe. Oh, beautiful. Maybe I should just get these down. I bet no one just runs in. Yeah. Automatic revive. Let's put it on Aragorn just in case. Fucking hell. What's my res one? Let's get my dwarf up. Yeah, the benefit of the auto res is that it gives you all the skill points back, so it's better to try and work that in, but... Fuck, another one. Damn, Aragorn's wrong. Take a swing at Aragorn for once. Damn. It's absolutely wrecked that troll. Someone needed healing, didn't they? Nah, yeah. So now I can just res. This really is where like the game just grinds out. Vaguely suffering now. I do love that she has the power to like knock him down. Imagine the sound of a troll falling over. It'd be like a tree. Fucking hell, Aragorn is well powerful. Yeah, there's just fucking infinite. Ah, and now Morwen needs healing again. Who needs him the most? Oh, my shield maiden. But technically not a shield maiden if she's from Gondor as opposed to being from Rohan. Okay, let's hew armor of the middle guy. Guarantee one hit from Aragorn. Nah, I'm better just using it to take down the other ones. If Aragorn's gonna smack that middle guy. Come on, Aragorn. No. God, that must be still close. It might be better just auto healer. If I had just done that just in time. Okay. Finish him. Nice. It's so hard to tell when that misses because the first one never actually connects. Oh yeah, leave it to Aragorn. He'll clean up. Yeah, I'm just gonna smack him with Durin's Wrath. One more hit. Uruk Bane will do it. It won't? Jesus! A magic attack. It thankfully can't miss. Jeez. Gets like 3 levels up. Just pouring it on here. Wow, it has been a long evening. Like, we got into Rohan, we got to the Battle of Helm's Deep. We're not being the Battle of Helm's Deep tonight. Oh, straight into another fight. Oh. Okay, I shall save, but I'm done for the evening. That is a vast number of gameplay. A fairly similar gameplay. Let me turn off my controller. God above. Let's switch to the browser. We had some stuff I wanted to look at. Let me get it pulled up 1 second. So this... Let me put my controller away. This is Christopher Lee's metal album. And he's got 3 of them. I have no idea how good it is. Oh, apparently it tells the story of the first Holy Roman Emperor to whom Lee can trace his ancestry. I had no idea. Christopher Lee, it does the vocals. Oh yes, he just does the vocals, he doesn't do any of the instrumentation. Huh. Oh, maybe have a listen to this. I don't know how good it is. I shall leave it open in a browser tab to have a listen tomorrow. Probably can't listen on stream. Probably get, banned. This was, it serves as an expansion pack to Battle of Middle-earth 2. You see, it wasn't a standalone, it was an expansion. What did it add to Battle for Middle-earth 2? Let me pull this to the side a little bit. So apparently, it's an expansion pack. It adds several new features and content, which brings the total number of playable factions to 7. So it brings a new campaign based on Angmar, which is the Witch King. New units to all 6 existing factions, as well as both new and improved builders and units. So I added 2 historical scenarios, and there's like a proper world map. I think you can download this pretty easily as well. So added significant content features to the original game. Very fancy. I'll leave that open as well. But yeah, we were talking about the monthly cost of Final Fantasy XI. And like, you guys were saying like you wished that the Final Fantasy XIV sub included a Final Fantasy XI sub. I kind of think it should do as well. Or if you have Final Fantasy XIV sub, it should be a reduced fees for 11, but it does seem like they just want to get the maximum money out of you as possible. It sounds like Square Enix, let's be honest, on brand. Now there goes that sponsorship. Yeah, we were talking about Dino Crisis 3 because I love Dino Crisis 1. I haven't tried Dino Crisis 2 yet, but you can look at the Metacritic. This is not done particularly well. I was actually looking to like just play it for fun. Here's my reaction channel. Plug myself. If you look at Dino Crisis 3, it's a very weird one of where. Oh, let me pull this into better focus. You have it's like set in space. The dinosaurs are now in space. It kind of looks like twin sticky almost. You have like a jetpack, like literally as you can just see. So it's like it takes a very large jump from like the previous entries in the series, and that's probably why it didn't do very well. I think it's Xbox exclusive. It's developed in 2003. Was it Xbox exclusive? I couldn't see on any other platform. It is indeed an Xbox exclusive. It did not come out on other platforms. This decision likely affected its sales, especially in Japan. Yeah, because Xbox didn't really take off in Japan. I still don't think it has, realistically. And like Dino Crisis was definitely a Japanese like fan favorite game. It's a bit weird to like. Was this during the period when Xbox was dropping mad money to like get people to make games only for their system? I think that's what was going around at that time. And maybe they just picked up Capcom's Dino Crisis because he probably couldn't purchase Resident Evil. It was like, well, hey, what else have you got? I was like, oh, I've got Dino Crisis. Like, oh. Is this still by Capcom? It's still by Capcom, but it can't be by the same dev team, surely. The game was originally planned for both Xbox and PlayStation 2, but the PS2 version was scrapped later in development. Do we have any more? Produced in, so it was in production in mid-2002. The original production was a human drama with an unspecified facility in a city under siege from a rampaging time-displaced dinosaurs. The reception was mixed, yeah. Missed opportunity to advance the series. Oh, that is sad. It's very hard to get hold of this game. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever play this one. I would really recommend Dino Crisis 1 if you're ever like interested in it. Dino Crisis 2 is something I'm coming to eventually. I had a lot of fun with the first one. it's a very strong game. It tapers off a little bit at the end, a little bit grindy, but nonetheless would recommend. But yeah, we were talking about when Resident Evil came out, which is like 96, which is the oldest game I've ever played. Really enjoyable though, in my opinion. I think for most people, you can just do the remake and have fun with it. The 1996 one, it was rough. It was rough in places for sure. I had fun with it though. Yeah, tough. Resident Evil 2 is where they really get it together. I'm looking forward to playing Resident Evil 3 sometime next week, maybe the week after. I'm looking forward to seeing like the step forward again, and then obviously you have the big leap when we do Resident Evil 4. I think I'll keep doing the retro versions until I've beaten them all though. That said, there's only like a couple more retro ones left, and then there's only like the remakes, like Resident Evil 4 remake, 2 remake, 1 remake. There's the 3rd remake as well, which people are pretty mixed on. The 4 remake apparently did very well. It doesn't seem like they're going to touch Resident Evil 5 or 6. We were looking at Resident Evil 6. I'll bring it up again. Let me get it into the YouTube. Resident Evil 6. I thought this looked good. I didn't think this looked bad at all. I thought this looked fun. I thought it looked interesting. It looked way better than Resident Evil 5 at least. To my eyes. 5 looked like very Call of Duty copy-pasty. By comparison, this looks really nice. Obviously it's still shooty, it's more of that Call of Duty style, but nowhere near as hard. This to me is more like Tom Clancy Rainbow Six, not Siege like the earlier games, like Las Vegas and stuff. This seems more interesting than 5. But I'll be playing both on stream, so we'll find out if my impressions hold up, or whether or not I like whether or not I like either of them. But this may be towards the end of the year when I like finally get through this. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me today. My voice is tired, and I am tired. Will I be playing Lord of the Rings: The Third Age on stream again? I honestly don't know. Probably not. Seems like, hang on, let's just jump into the browser. Let's have a look. Lord of the Rings: The Third Age walkthrough. Because I'm just in Helm's Deep. Oh god, the word game. Stupid AI. Here's IGN. So in Helm's Deep, god. Oh, let me put it into a better position for you guys. So I'm effectively halfway through the game. Fuck me. It's extraordinarily grindy at that point. I mean, I'd be interested in going to Minas Tirith and seeing how it looks, but it's an extraordinarily grindy game. It looks like you go all the way. You should go all the way to Mount Doom. So you do go all the way to Mordor. Oh, and you fight the ring wraiths. I don't know. What does evil mode do? So evil mode lets you return to the regions you fight and fight the good guys. If you had a series of battles, you'll be given a set of treasure that you partake and use in the main quest. Oh, so people suggest going back and completing the evil mode. That way, you have much better items throughout the main game. Okay, that kind of does make sense. Less interested in doing that though, to be honest. I'm not an evil player. Oh, you do fight the Nazgul. Oh, look at the size of this screenshot. Like 140p or something like that. I don't know, I might come back to Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. It's very grindy. It'd be cool to go to Minas Tirith. It'd be cool to go to Mount Doom, but I think I'm kind of done. It's very grindy. Yapper. Hey, Hessa. That looks like a cat's in your profile picture. I was gonna say if that's a dog, then that I matched with a dog as a yapper then. Yeah, I think I might be done with Lord of the Rings Third Age. It was fun while it lasted, but the grind, I don't think I can take the grind no more. The game has ground me out. With that said, I'm gonna end the stream and take a break. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I'll be back on, what day is it today? Saturday. I'll be back on Monday and we'll finish off Resident Evil 2, Leon's Beetroot. Beetroot. Not Leon's vegetable. It's Leon's roots. But yeah, thank you guys for coming and I'll catch you the next time. Hey, bye bye.